Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Up the Score Show, man. This is episode 106. We in this thing 106 episodes deep, man. Just imagine how many more we could have had if we wasn't slacking. But today we're predicting the 2024 NFL playoffs and we're giving our award winners. And the first thing we're going to talk about is we got two teams we want to talk about. One of them made the playoffs, the other one didn't. The collapse of the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with the Eagles, bro, because I am the resident NFC East guy as being a Cowboys fan, right? All year long, people have been saying to Eagle fans. I know Shannon Sharp specifically. He's gonna hold that and he was like, "Oh, I told you so, told you so." But nigga, everybody saw that coming, but Eagles fans. All season, bro, when they were going down to the wire versus the damn Patriots in Week 1, when they went down to the wire and lost versus the Jets. When they was going down to the wire game after game after game, everybody was just like, oh, nothing's wrong. We're winning. We're winning. Like Shannon says all the time, a lot of shit blows over when you're winning. But people start to notice that stuff when you start to losing. And I can understand if you were losing to the teams that playing like that, you're supposed to lose. Like I would have understood they would have lost to the Chiefs, the Bills, the Dolphins. They beat those teams. They end up losing 5 out of their last 6 games, right? Their one win came versus the Giants, and that really could have went either way. I know, yeah. I'm getting there. The Giants also beat them Week 18 when the Eagles were still playing their starters, and they still thought they had a chance at the 2nd seed or the 3rd seed, but they didn't. So when like I said, we've been saying all season that there's a major problem with the Philadelphia Eagles, and I hope Eagle fans now can see, yes, we weren't just talking shit. We weren't just talking out our ass. We saw things that apparently y'all couldn't, or some of y'all couldn't, because I'm on Eagles Twitter, because I interact with a lot of Eagles people talking shit. I'm on the Eagles side of Twitter, and I can say some people on Eagles Twitter saw the things early on in the season that the casual shit talking fans didn't see. And that's why when the Eagles collapsed so hard, everybody was like, oh my God, what happened? You should have seen this coming. They won 1 game of their last 6, lost 5. I believe what really did it to them was the loss versus San Francisco, because that just took all the win. They just took everything from them. But they thought they could come back. They'd be like, oh, we're gonna do the same thing we did to y'all last year. No, buddy. Brock Purdy played this time, and y'all are not the same team y'all were last year. So, am I happy that the Eagles crashed and burned? You goddamn right I am. Because we got the 2 seed. We got the division champion. We the division champs. We ain't done yet, but that's not the topic. Sorry, guys. How do y'all feel about the Eagles collapse, bro? Because I'm happy as hell.
Nick, how do you feel that take that Mike just went on is gonna age? How do you feel it's gonna age?
What do you mean?
Like
I think it's gonna age this very well. Yeah. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. I saw this coming too. Mar was the only one who was oblivious to this, because I remember Mar was always picking the Eagles. Oh, Eagles winning. Even against the 49ers, bro. Where he was like, nah, the 49ers smoking them, right, Mike? He was like, nah, he was going to Eagles. And I'm
going hard for the Eagles, like he a damn fan.
I was like, you tripping, bro? I was like, you tripping,
bro? I reside in the NFC East.
And then now we in the playoffs. They facing a hot Tampa Bay Buccaneers team led by Baker fucking Mayfield himself. And look,
dark horse for comeback player of the year.
And listen. And if they lose, cry about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Cry, Eagles, cry, bro. It's not a if they lose. Like, I'm 100% confident that they don't have shit on the Buccaneers. Like, on paper, yes, you can say that they got the better quarterback, duh. They got the better running back, duh. They got the better weapons, debatable. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, they can probably go toe to toe with the Eagles. Do the Eagles have the better defense? Hell no. On paper, you look at the names, you see Big Play Slay, you see Josh Sweat, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. You see all these names, but these names aren't putting out. And that's why I say on paper, it looks nice. And it looks like the Eagles should blow them out like they did in week 3. Yeah. But it's not the same thing. On paper and what you actually see and what they actually put on the field, two completely different things. Obviously, we've seen it time and time again. Teams on paper look so nice, and they just shit the bed. And that's what the Eagles did this year. Up until week 12, week 12 or 13, whenever they played the 49ers, yeah, they were winning. But they were, hold on, pause. I got to applaud the Eagles. Because even with all those deficiencies and all those things that they were lacking and all the terrible defensive play, they still found ways to win. I got to give them that. They closed out teams. But when you can't, okay, I'm not going to say that because we lost to them too. When you can't close out the Cardinals, when you can't close out the Seahawks, when you can't close out the Giants, when you wasn't even close to beating the Cowboys, when you couldn't, who was that other fucking team they lost to that they shouldn't have? They lost to somebody else that they shouldn't have. Let's look. Philadelphia.
Jets.
Yep, when you can't beat the Jets. I said Seahawks. Let me see. Philadelphia. Let's look at their schedule. Let's look. All right. So 5 of their last 6, right? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it started with this 49ers game, right? Big blowout. We already seen that coming. Cowboys game, blowout. Seen that coming. And then everybody, all Eagles Nation was saying, oh, we got the easiest 1, 2, 3, 4 game stretch in the league. We're going to win out. We're going to close out the division. You choke versus Seahawks. You beat the Giants. That game, they really could have lost that game. You choke versus the Cardinals, and then you lose versus the Giants when you have all your starters. Well, some of your starters. Offensively, you have all your starters, but defensively, I get it. Slay didn't play, but still, it's the Giants. You should beat the Giants pretty handily. But the Cardinals game is I don't know what the fuck it is with the Cardinals, but they just like to upset the NFC East, bro. Like, they almost beat the Giants. I think they did beat the Commanders. I don't know if they beat the Commanders, but they beat us and they beat the Eagles.
Commanders. Yeah, and they beat the Cowboys and Eagles, yeah.
So, Philadelphia. We saw this coming all along. Maybe Mark didn't, but I know for sure me and Nick, we've pretty much been saying it all year. The Eagles are going to collapse. And the Commanders, twice. The Commanders took them to OT once and lost by a touchdown the second time. So this was bound to happen. I don't know how Eagles fans didn't see this coming, but now, and the thing I feel like is when you are questioning, when your quarterback saying we're not committed enough, is that not a red flag to you? Your quarterback is saying, hey, I don't feel like, we're committed to winning. I feel like that should be a red flag to you and to the team, Nick Sirianni. You gotta find a way to regroup your guys after your quarterback say something like that. And another thing is my last thing about the Philadelphia shitty Eagles, right? Can they get it together? That's my question. Or can they get it together versus the Buccaneers? Highly doubt it, because the Buccaneers defense is still a top 10 unit, and their offense ain't no pushovers. And the Eagles got one of the worst defenses in the league. So we're gonna see what happens, bro. But I am proud of the Eagles' collapse. I am happy that the Eagles collapsed the way they did. And they shouldn't even be 11-6. I mean, 11-6? Yeah, they shouldn't even be 11-6. They have way too many close games to be 11-6, bro.
And that's one thing about the Eagles that I'm gonna say. All their games, even though y'all are a little bit lower than them, they've been close. A lot of these games in the playoffs where it's gonna be more like the Eagles gonna know they have to win. They're gonna take it more serious. I'm gonna say that. Like,
wait, what do you mean by y'all? Are you talking about the Cowboys?
I'm talking about y'all. Y'all are. You said we.
Oh, you mean me and Nick? Okay.
You keep saying we. I'm not a part of we, so it's y'all.
I thought you were talking about the Cowboys. My bad.
No, I'm not done with Eagles like y'all.
Okay, let me ask you a question. What in these last 6 weeks, bro? Because We seen what the Eagles did week 1 through 12. I think we seen what they did, bro. They went 10-1. What in these last 6 weeks have you seen that's making you think I still believe in the Eagles? What is it, bro? I need to hear it.
Because the games have been close. That means they're being competitive. Even though
they're bad teams. They're bad teams.
Even though
they're
it's
bad
teams, bro. Against.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, bro. Not trying to make this a Cowboys thing because we're gonna get to them later. But why, when the Cowboys beat up on bad teams, we get hate for it? Where they're like, "Oh, y'all can't beat no good teams. Blah, 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 y'all lose. Y'all beating the bad teams." But when the Eagles lose to the bad teams, it's like, "But at least they were competitive." Nigga, there should be no competition between those two teams, bro. Between the Eagles and the Cardinals? Are you kidding me, bro? There should be no competition. Between the Eagles and the Seahawks, with Drew Lock as their starting quarterback, there should be no competition. Between the Eagles and the Giants, there should not be any competition because the Eagles were at the top of the top for the past, from week 1 up until week 11, week 12, up until they got their ass buzzed by the 49ers, bro. There should have never, ever been a competition between any of those teams in the last 6 games, bro. None. I mean, last four. I mean,
and that's exactly why you don't build trust off of 6 weeks. The reason.
So you mean tell me 6 weeks ain't a big sample size?
Nike, you've been talking for a while.
I have, but you get me tight, bro. Because I don't get it.
The sample size that I use for the Cowboys and the Eagles is consistent. Isn't just this season. The Cowboys are playoff merchants at losing. The Eagles last year, they're coming off a Super Bowl run with the same core, with these same pieces that you don't trust.
That's not the same. It's not the same pieces. It's not the same pieces at all. It's not the same pieces. On offense, it's the same pieces. But we're not talking about the offense. I did not once mention the offense struggling. I could have, because people shit on Dak for having 23 touchdowns and 15 picks last year. But what the fuck was Jalen Hurts' stat line this year? Passing? Fuck the rushing, because we all know where the rushing could come from. Getting his ass getting pushed in the end zone. So we're not going to count that because that's inflating his numbers. You want to talk about stat padding? Nigga, that shit is stat padding.
Yeah.
What was Jalen Hurts' stat line this year, bro? 23 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. You don't... Okay, but how can you call us playoff losers and then give them credit for going on a Super Bowl run, which they lost, which they had the easiest path to? The niggas played the Giants? Are you fucking kidding? The Giants, my nigga? The Giants. They just beat the fraudulent Vikings by, 3 points? And then they go out and beat the 49ers, who have CMC at quarterback. Like, bro, what are we doing? Why are you praising them for going and losing the Super Bowl, by the way? That noodle arm Jalen ass Hurts, nigga. He could have threw a better hit. Then that pass went 25 yards. Why are you praising them for some shit that happened last year? And remember, I'm finna Mar.
Am I praising them? But
hold on. Let me.
You're totally out on them. I'm not totally out on them. I'm totally out on their coordinators. I think that they have the worst dual coordinators, offensive and defensive, because unfortunately, after you make a Super Bowl run, everybody wants your pieces.
And that's what happens. Yes, but I'm not saying that. What I'm finna tell you, I don't ever want to hear you say I'm taking a whole a calendar year again, because you just brought up some shit from 2023. Nigga, it's 2024. So don't ever use that calendar year argument ever again, bro, because you did that shit last year on one of the last. You did that shit when we was talking. We were just me and you in the Discord, bro, and you tried to pull that shit, and you're not pulling that shit again. Don't you do that. So I want you to go from December. I want you to go from December 3rd up until today, nigga. What the fuck have you seen?
That man said, "New year, new me. I'm gonna forget about all the playoff failures that the Cowboys had."
I didn't say that. Did I say that? Did I say I was gonna forget about that? Because no, I haven't. How could I forget something like that, nigga? I've been living in mediocrity for 22 years, nigga. I haven't seen a team this good my whole damn life.
No, the Cowboys are a pretty cool team, but you don't have to down the Eagles just to. I'm not to the Eagles. How
we're not good, nigga. The Eagles just lost to the Giants and the fucking Cardinals back to back. We are not losing to the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. We're not. These niggas are not the same team. They don't even know. They don't have no direction on defense. They have the worst defense in the NFL, bro. They have the only thing that they could even hang their hat on is the pass rush.
They do
And
not
that
have
shit
the
is.
worst defense.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They front
Their
seven
pass
is
rush is.
amazing still. They front
Their
seven could bail them out, especially
Do you know
when the playoffs
who?
when they're
Okay,
gonna be
the
playing
front four.
teams
You mean the
with
front
a
four?
good
You mean
offensive line.
the front four, right? The front four. Because you can't even name they fucking name they linebackers. Name they
The
linebackers.
Kobe Dean, he's
Ass.
not,
The Nick ass.
He's not that good. Okay, you can say they front five.
Front four because
They
Kobe
defensive
Dean
line.
trash. Nicholas Morrow trash.
They
Nigga,
defensive line.
Shaq Leonard trash. I'm glad he didn't come to the Cowboys. Fuck you, Shaq Leonard. We don't need you, nigga. We don't need Shaq Leonard. Damone Clark, Marquise Bell, 20 times better than you. Washed up, bitch. Bro, I'm tight, bro. You got me tight. Cause don't
They
chill out.
pass rushing
It's nowhere
rotation.
near.
The pass rushing, their rotation is one of the best in the league, and they know against
on paper, is they don't produce that. They didn't have that many sacks this year. I think they maybe had 30. Philadelphia, matter of fact, yeah. Let's look at the stats. Philadelphia Eagles sack total 2023. There we go.
Yeah, bro. We wasn't even supposed to be talking about the Eagles like this, man. We supposed to be doing the playoff predictions, but Mike.
No, we're talking about. Matter of fact, I got stat mules right here. Let's add it up, right? Let's add it up. 11.5 plus 6.5 plus 6 plus 4.5 plus 3 plus 2.5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0. I think I just gave them too much credit. 39 sacks. And they had what? 72? 71, 72
you did the math like that. No, that's crazy. You know like the
Bro. I'm not gonna let you get off trying to give them more credit than what they actually deserve, bro. Because if it came to us, niggas would be shitting on us, bro. Be honest. If we didn't have half the defense we had last year, we would have been the main headline. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys falling off. Bro, ain't nobody really talking about the Eagles like that. They have maybe one segment every show. But the Cowboys would have like the whole show would be.
Mike, you gotta understand, the Cowboys are literally the Lakers of football. They're gonna get talked about 24/7. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
You have Joel Embiid on.
I get that.
Listen, I understand.
What the fuck is Joel Embiid?
Dak Prescott, bro.
No, he's not. Joel Embiid is Jalen Hurts, buddy. Joel Embiid is Jalen.
Dude, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, everything like that. It's just how it is, bro. Well, when your team
and I get that. I get it, bro.
When America's team is not succeeding, they're gonna fucking shit talk them.
But even in 2020, bro, even in 2020, Dak had just broke his ankle, bro. Dak had broke his ankle. We had the worst defense in the NFL. Niggas was still talking about us. We wasn't even worthy to be talked about. Niggas was still talking.
Just like the Jets. Just like the Jets. Just like the Jets this year. Just like the Jets this year. Just like the Giants this year. What are we talking about?
Mar, you didn't give your opinion on the Eagles.
Yeah, I think they'll be all right, man. I'm not too worried about them.
Okay, I don't want to hear your opinion.
I'm not too worried about them. I don't think I'm like on a 1 to 10 meter of how worried I am about them. It's at like a 7. I'm more worried about them than I'm not. I'm more worried than I'm not. I'll say that.
You should be, bro.
Yeah, I know. I am more worried than I'm not. It's just I'm not totally out on them. I still think this team is a contender.
What? Like I said earlier, bro, you didn't give me a good enough point. What have you seen from the Philadelphia Eagles from December 3rd to January 11th, 2024 makes you think that these trash ass niggas are still contenders, bro?
A lot of playoff football is built in the trenches, and I'm worried about health in the trenches. And the Eagles, both sides of the football, is healthy for them, and they are run first team.
No,
am I wrong? Who?
Devontae Smith is pretty beat up. AJ Brown's pretty beat up.
He said the trenches. He said in the trenches.
Trenches?
No, like the O-line and the D-line. Bro, playoff football, yeah, the trenches. But we've seen this year the trenches ain't been that good. We seen the D-line. It ain't been that good. The O-line, they're okay. They're not the same O-line from last year. They're all right.
They're both top 10 units in the NFL.
Bro, stop it. The defensive line is not a top 10
It's a
unit,
top
bro.
10 unit.
No, it is not.
Top 10 defensive line unit in the NFL.
Yeah, on paper, not on the field. On paper, it might be.
On paper and the field, man. Top 10. You can name me 10 better defensive lines than the Eagles.
All right, hold on. Let's look. According to PFF. Nah, when was this? Oh, that was in June. Hell no. That was in June. But I need something updated. Bro, all the shit is old.
You just look at the team names though. Like some teams will still be in the top 10. If you could take the Eagles out of the top 10, but what are the names?
Okay, let's look. All right, I'll go back to that and I'll go through, right?
Or matter of fact, let's rank them out of the teams that matter. Because let's rank them off the teams in the playoffs. Because that's the teams that matter right now, right?
Okay. Yeah, facts.
Steelers got TJ Watt hurt, so we could just I like Highsmith though. But I think the Steelers is behind the Eagles off of it.
Okay, who do you have them in front of, bro? Because me personally, I think there's some pass rush units that didn't make the playoffs this year.
Yeah,
like the Patriots.
The
Patriots have a better pass rush.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did, bro. Matt Judon single-handedly.
Exactly. Matt Judon was hurt the whole year, buddy. That was buddy. He was hurt the whole year. He got hurt week 3.
Was it for the year?
Yeah. Him and Christian Gonzalez out first 5 weeks for the whole year.
Holy shit, bro! Even with that, he had 4 sacks in the first 3 games. He would have been crazy.
Yeah. He was on one. Christian Gonzalez was on one too. That's what I said.
Mar, you have PFF, so you should use your PFF shit.
I am on it right now.
Oh.
Well, did you want a certain stat you want me to look up right now?
I just wanted to look up the best pass rush units. That's it. Because I personally don't think the Eagles are. Because I can name 5. San Francisco, Dallas. I would say Miami, but they just lost their 2 best edge rushers. So San Francisco, Dallas, Cleveland, obviously. Look at the playoffs again. Pittsburgh, even though they don't have TJ Watt, he's still in there. And Kansas City. Kansas City has one of the best defensive lines in the league. George Karlaftis and Chris Jones, they carry, but they still one of the better ones.
Defense.
Shit, give me the Rams pass rush too, because of Aaron Donald. Give me the Rams pass rush.
Ooh, look at the Eagles, man. Look at the Eagles, man.
I don't give a. I don't give
top 10 in every single defensive metric on PFF.
Nigga, PFF.
Besides coverage, coverage, they're 24th. It's a low key fact.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, I agree.
And and what I'm saying is, bro, when I see not on paper, when I watch the games, I don't know what the fuck these niggas grading off of, but I just don't see it because they're not top. Can you find the sack teams, sack leaders?
I don't know what you just asked for, bro. I can just.
You know what? We blowing this out of proportion, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We spent 25 minutes talking about them trash ass niggas in Philly. But all right, next topic, bro. We're gonna go on to the next topic. Another collapsing team that didn't make the playoffs. The Jacksonville Jaguars, bro. I'm gonna let y'all take this one. It didn't hurt me because I don't give a fuck about the Jaguars. I knew they was fraudulent from
this
the beginning.
One hurts,
but
bro.
What hurts about it? What hurts about it though?
Who was my MVP pick in the preseason?
I don't know why the fuck you said that anyway, nigga. I don't want to say it, but Trevor Lawrence is overrated as shit, bro. He's so overrated. He has the weapons. Evan Ingram, Christian Kirk, Travis Etienne, Calvin Ridley. You can't say he don't have the weapons. His O-line ain't bad. They defense ain't bad. Nigga, it's him.
I'm so happy as a Trevor Lawrence fan, one of my favorite players in the league. So I actually watch a lot of Jaguars games, and they're a Florida team, so I see them a lot. Dude, Doug Peter, their offensive coordinator, whoever calls plays, makes decision, is pretty bad. And
He
Trevor
is.
Lawrence, when we talk about on paper, one of the best pass catching weapons, that's all they are. Calvin Ridley's a name. Evan Ingram, sometimes he's a name.
Evan Ingram led the league in receptions, I think, for tight ends.
I wonder where he landed in drops too. Because this Jaguars team, besides the Chiefs, is the team I've watched that has the most drop issues. Trevor Lawrence puts it in the bucket, and they just.
Hey, you want to know who's tied for first in drops? Do you want to know?
That
the Dallas Cowboys are tied for first in drops. So I don't want to hear that as an excuse.
No, but I'm just saying. We talking about the downfall of them and what it was. It's a lot of drops. It's a lot of play calling decisions. I remember the Chiefs game. They were up 2 possessions, and if they kicked the field goal, they would have been up 3 possessions, and if they scored, they would have been up 3 possessions. Why go for it at that point? You kick the field goal, you still up 3 possessions. They go for it and they lose the ball. Boom! The Chiefs score a touchdown on a bomb play, going to have all the momentum, tie game, or not tie game, but they down by 1 possession, like stuff like that, man. When I'm watching Jaguars, I'm like, yo, what type of decision is that, man? They got to fix something with the head coaching, the weapons. Maybe if they get better play calling, they can perform better. I'm not out on Calvin Ridley totally, but he's not like what I thought he was going to be in the beginning of the season. I thought he's like still a top 15 wide receiver, but he's like top 25. Him and Christian Kirk, they're like top 30 receivers. I'll say that they're really good weapons. Evan Ingram, he's a top 10 tight end. Like Trevor Lawrence does have him some nice pieces that they could build up upon.
Travis Etienne, don't forget about Etienne.
Travis Etienne, he later on in the season he completely fell off because the Jaguars' offensive line wasn't blocking that well at the end of the year, which was giving Trevor Lawrence problems also. But what the Jaguars need to do is they got to build their offensive line. If they can get upgraded at coaching, do it. If you can't get upgrades, though, they're not in total panic mode with the coaching staff. Because, Trevor Lawrence, he's in like year 3 going into year 4. At least get him some better offensive line. And build on that defense. Trayvon Walker, even though he's like the wrong pick, obviously, with how Aiden Hutchinson been, he had a straight year this season, sack-wise.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
It wasn't
But
terrible.
Aiden Hutchinson was definitely the better pick.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson is a DPOY candidate. Like it was.
He's dirty. I don't care if he had 50 sacks. He's not getting my DPOY vote. If I had that.
I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't know. Maybe after the episode you can show me, but I don't know. But
I can tell you, he hip dropped Dak twice and almost broke his ankle. And going back to week 16 or 17. They missed a tripping. They called it on the wrong person. It was on Aiden Hutchinson, but they called it on us, and that's how they even got the ball back to even be able to go for 2. So, but this is not about the Lions. It's about the Jaguars. Holy collapse. I mean, you had the division right there in your hands. All you had to do was beat the Titans, and they couldn't even do it. Yeah. It's a shame, man. It's a shame.
And that's a nice way for the Derrick Henry time in Tennessee to just say peace out. He's signing out to the AFC South with a nice little fuck you,
And welcome to the NFC East.
Hey, let's see where Derrick Henry goes. It's gonna be.
He lives in Dallas, so
Dallas would be a cool spot for Henry. It really would. It would. But
nigga, we should have went and got him at the trade deadline. I don't know what Jerry was thinking. Like that's the second time he done bombed on making a trade that would have benefited us in the playoffs, and he didn't do it. He didn't do it last year with Brandon Cooks. He didn't do it this year with Derrick Henry. He very well should have. If I'm the GM, that's what I'm doing. But I'm at home on a podcast with my boys and not in the Cowboys front office for a reason.
Hey, let's talk about another team that benefited in the playoffs from the Jaguars. The Pittsburgh Steelers. They made the playoffs as the 7th seed because of the Jaguars' total collapse, and they facing off the Buffalo Bills. This is gonna be
it's gonna be a domination.
Yeah.
I think if the Bills don't win this by at least 21, something is up. Something's wrong. But I think that this should So are we just hopping in the playoffs right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Give me the Buffalo Bills, bro. And I don't think this should even be hard. It shouldn't even be a debate. We shouldn't have to think about this. Obviously, if Shock was up here, he'd try to tell you some bullshit about, oh, Mason Rudolph is blah, 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 blah. He's no Kenny Pickett, but he's blah, 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 blah. Najee Harris, we don't give a fuck. The youngest washed nigga I've ever seen in my
Hey,
life. I'm
Najee's been
standing
good
on
the past
that.
couple games. He's been good the past couple games.
Standing on what I said. I'm
Look,
standing on it, bro.
I'm not gonna like even disagree with you that much, to be honest. I'm just saying, like, he's been good the past couple weeks though.
All right. Here's my thing. Those are winning, regardless, and here's why. Ravens sat out all their starters, and they only won by 1 score.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
There's nothing else to talk about there, bro. Besides, it's gonna be snowing, which
Josh Allen plays in that. They home.
Last time Josh Allen played in the snow, he lost.
Yeah, but they're a snow team, Buffalo Bills. So
I
ain't like
don't
the snow.
can't tell.
Either
I
one.
can't tell. He lost to the Bengals by 17 points.
that's the Bengals compared to the Steelers, though, too.
Yeah, but whose defense are you taking, the Steelers or the Bengals?
Right now, I'm taking the Bengals.
You're taking the Bengals defense over the Steelers?
Without TJ Watt, yeah. The fuck?
Even without, hell no, even without TJ Watt, I'm still taking the Steelers defense, bro.
Nah, I'm still taking.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm still
like,
taking the Steelers defense.
Yeah, like learn ball, because I might take the Bengals even when they have.
Why are you, bro? Why? What, bro? What do the Bengals do better than the Steelers? Please tell me.
Their run defense, their pass rush as a unit, they may have the better top end talent with TJ Watt, but the Bengals have Trey Hendrickson, who I think is the 6th best pass rusher in the AFC. Ain't like he's too far from TJ Watt, who's like the 2nd or 3rd best.
2nd or 3rd. So you're taking Max Crosby. I'm assuming you're taking Myles Garrett and Max Crosby over TJ Watt.
No, just Myles Garrett. But I'm just saying 2nd or 3rd. Me personally, I would be one of the ones taking 2.
Well, I mean, can't disagree, but I just felt give me the Steelers. I could be chatting, I could just be bullshitting, but give me the Steelers defense, bro, all day over the Bengals. But nonetheless, since I brought that game up last year, are you taking the Steelers defense or the Bengals defense from last year when the Steelers had TJ Watt?
That's when the Bengals had Jesse Bates, dude, like, and Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, Jesse Bates, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals again.
Last year's Jesse Bates, blah. This year's Jesse Bates.
This is always Jesse Bates is Jesse Bates. It's just he wasn't getting interceptions like that. He was still. I remember in the playoffs.
I didn't say he was bad.
He turned up like the first 2 games in the playoffs. Like
I didn't say he was. I didn't say he was bad. I didn't say he was bad. I'm just saying, compared to this year, Jesse Bates last year, blah blah.
Last year,
Jesse Bates this year, potential DPOY if it wasn't a pass rusher award.
Yeah, agreed. But last year, on my personal brain, how I thought about the sport of football, I thought Jesse Bates was the best safety in football last year. So he still is. And you're adding the best safety in football to that.
Still the best safety in football.
Who's a better safety than Jesse Bates?
Antoine Winfield.
That's a good answer.
Fall off
That's a good answer. No, that's a good answer. Antoine Winfield is a good answer.
Antoine Winfield's the best safety in the league. I don't give a fuck.
That's a good answer. I'm taking Jesse and then Antoine. I'm cool with that. Who's number 2 to you?
Number 2, probably Minka.
All right. Talk about the Steelers. One thing I'm worried about is their secondary. Believe it or not, Minka would be the guy who could just cause Josh Allen trouble, because Josh Allen, he is one of those guys. He could lose you a game. He
was losing them games. That's why they started running the ball more.
This team goes as Josh Allen does. They either win or lose based on did Josh Allen throw the game away. And he has his games though where he will sit there and throw 4 or 5 touchdowns, and like he just looks like the best quarterback in the NFL. And
you know who they're all going to? Gabe Davis. For some reason, Gabe Davis turns up in the playoffs. I don't get it, but Nigga ain't want to do shit all year in fantasy. Nigga cost me a Super Bowl. It's okay.
Yeah, but Stefon's slowed down a bit this year too. Maybe I don't know.
It's because they had to start running the ball in order to win games. That's why.
That's what I was gonna say. The Bills are a totally different team than last year. I kind of like that this year in the regular season they had to rely on the run more because we know what they're capable in the pass game. We know what Josh Allen and Stefon Diggs could do, but now they just opened up the ability of having James Cook go off. Now they have 2 tight end personnel with Don Kincaid. They drafted a tight end, so like you could have times if you have to run against a team that's beat up on their defensive line. And you can just take advantage of that and not have Josh Allen throw away the game. Do that against the Steelers. Let James Cook run. Why not?
Which I think they'll do. But that's why I said this game shouldn't even be close. Because the Steelers aren't even, on paper, the Bills are clearly the better team. They're clearly better at almost every position, if not every position. Maybe except safety, even though the Bills do have they have a nice safety trio. Micah Hyde's not playing. So they still got a nice safety duo, Jordan Poyer and
Micah Hyde is playing.
He is? I thought he got hurt. He was out for the season.
No, that's Tre'Davious White.
No, I know Trey White, but I thought Micah Hyde was still hurt. I thought he got.
No, he's back.
Well, that's good then. Wait, hold on. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Rasul Douglas is questionable. He'll probably play, and Tre'Davious White is on IR.
Well, yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I mean, the Bills are probably on like one of the hottest streaks walking into the playoffs right now too. That like when they lost to Denver, I think they're 6-6 right now. They're 11-6. They won the AFC East. That's hey man, gotta do what you gotta do, man.
So we're all taking the Bills, right?
Yeah.
All right, move on to the next game.
Yeah, wait. One thing I want to talk about real quick. I'm confused. What's up with Von Miller?
I don't know. I don't. He had that charge. I don't want to.
Yeah, no. Is he playing? Yes or no?
He's playing. Yeah. Why wouldn't he?
I just found out. No. Okay, I didn't see him on the depth chart. He was hidden. Okay, I see him now.
I mean, he hasn't been doing jack shit anyway. So I mean.
Yeah, but I feel like Von Miller is one of those guys who, at least in the playoffs, you got to look out for him a bit more because he's a veteran who that's what he's playing for at this point.
This is last year. If he comes back, I think it's a bad decision. This is last year.
Yeah, trust me, he's playing for a Super Bowl right now. That's actually no, it's not his last year, bro. The Bills gave him that crazy contract.
He can bro. That shit don't matter. He got his guaranteed money. They can't take that away, nigga. This is his last year, bro. He's done. He has one. He doesn't have a single sack. How many games has he played this year? Let me see. How many games?
Bro,
has he played?
Man, me personally, I'm not leaving my job knowing I got like more than 50 mil on the table. Me personally, bro.
Bro, when you got the money he has, I am, especially with that. He's played 12 games.
34 years old, man. At 34 years old, I'm gonna still be.
No, I'm leaving. Bro. He's played 12 games, has 0 sacks and 2 tackles. 2 tackles on the year. So
if I'm him next year, he has a dead cap of 15 mil and a salary of 17 mil, so they wouldn't cut him. It wouldn't be beneficial.
I didn't say cut. I said he retired. They don't have to cut him
next year. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Since they wouldn't cut him, since that only frees up 2 mil, he may as well stay and make his 17 mil.
I personally wouldn't, but because I feel like, bro, there's so many players that like you get to that certain age, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm a Hall of Famer for sure, and then you just diminish your legacy, and I feel like that's what he's doing if he keeps playing and putting up these non-existent numbers. 2 tackles in 12 games, yeah, no.
But he was hurt. He was nursing the injury, and then when he came back, he got hurt again. I think he was just posting up for the playoffs. I think this is what Miller wanted to play for.
Well, we'll see. I hope he does something because I wanted him to be a Cowboy last year. I hope he does something.
I ain't saying he's going to be absolutely insane, but I think he's going to be a positive.
No, I want him to do something. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But their pass. Did I say when we were talking about Philly pass rush? Did I say Buffalo? Because if I didn't, I can throw them ahead. I can throw them ahead of Philly too.
All right, Mike. But in this game, I'm gonna expect to see some zone cornerback blitzes from the Steelers if they could make the Bills not run the ball. But the Bills, they honestly should run the ball as much as they can, especially if it's a snow game, like you said, because the defensive player of the year candidate, he's gonna be out this year, unfortunately. Steelers, they do got some to look for too. As a Steelers fan, you got a new offensive coordinator who's been balling, but you're playing against somebody who's a sneaky MVP candidate in Josh Allen. Do y'all not realize that Josh Allen really is like an MVP candidate?
I don't care, bro. He had 20 turnovers, bro. You're not winning the MVP with 20 turnovers. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care how many touchdowns you score. And me personally, we're going to get to that shit later, bro. Let's not get into that. I just say no.
All right, let's talk about the next game. We got the Chiefs versus the Dolphins.
Tyreek revenge game?
Hey.
I got the Chiefs winning this, and I don't think it's going to be close. I don't think this will be close either. Miami, not used to playing in cold. Heard it's going to be like -9 or some shit Sunday. So the ground, they're not going to want to hit. They're not going to want to tackle. They don't have their two pass rushers off the edge, Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb. Both tore their ACL. I think they tore their ACLs. In garbage time, might I add, when they shouldn't even been on the field. So that sucks for Miami, but Mike McDaniels got to make better personnel decisions, especially when it comes to your two best pass rushers. Go ahead, bro. Give me the Chiefs.
What about you, Nick?
This is tough, but I'm probably gonna have to go with the Chiefs too. The experience and this, what we're talking about, the cold and everything like that. I got the Chiefs.
I don't know. I'm gonna agree with y'all. This is gonna be the Chiefs winning. I do like some things about the Dolphins. They got Jalen Ramsey, who's been playing like the best cornerback in the league since he's came back. Xavien Howard, who he hasn't been the same the past couple of years, but him as your third best DB behind Javon Holland and Jalen Ramsey isn't the worst. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle also, those guys are going to give the Chiefs some problems, but Chiefs got Jerry Sneed and Trent McDuffie, who have been absolutely amazing, in my opinion. Both of those guys been top 10 cornerbacks in the AFC. So you got some guys that could match up against Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. And on the other side of the ball, the Chiefs got the second best defense in points per game this year. Like, the Chiefs defense has sneakily been elite. It hasn't just been good. It's been elite, man. Chris Jones, this is what he wants. Chris Jones wants a payday, and the Chiefs want Super Bowls. So Chris Jones, he's going to be playing pissed off. He hasn't got him paid yet. Like Mike said, Tua, his arm is kind of like on the softer side. He has like a weaker arm than most people. And it's going to be a cold weather game, so that's going to be hard for him to come out in that, especially in Miami. He doesn't really have to play in snow that much. Doesn't see snow that much. It's not going to be that easy for him. And is this Tua's first playoff game?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's his first playoff game in snow again.
It's not snowing. It's just going to be cold as shit.
All right. Wait, how cold?
-9.
It doesn't snow in -9.
It does snow in -9. Well, it depends on the weather.
All right.
Kansas City and it says city weather.
Look, I don't know how snow works. All right, -9 don't whatever. I thought negative.
No, okay, I take that back. It's gonna be negative. It's gonna be 0 from at game time. What time is the game on Saturday? Game time, which I think is at 8, it's gonna be 0 degrees with no precipitation. So there will be no snow. It's just gonna be cold as fuck.
So snow, is that just like the opposite of being humid? Like, you know how like when humid it's like thick air in the sky? Is snow just like ice air? Huh?
It's 69%.
No. All right, listen. Snow is literally, bro. It's literally just rain. It's literally just rain. But as it's coming down, it just freezes and then it becomes snow.
I didn't hear what you said, Mark. You're making it look like we don't know basic science, buddy.
Bro, I've never seen snow, nigga. I don't know
It's
how to-
because
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's rain. It's really it's just the cumulus cloud, and then when the rain is starting to come down from the atmosphere, it turns into snow because it's fucking so cold.
Yeah,
We just had to have a science lesson. That's crazy. Science
Yeah,
in the NFL pod.
Yeah, y'all talking about 0 degrees, not gonna snow like that. Ain't make sense to me, but
It doesn't make it. They really don't, but it didn't make sense.
It do, bro. Bro. All right.
No, I get it, but I'm saying like you would think if it's 0 degrees, I mean there has to be some kind of snow somewhere.
yeah.
Hold on. This is what it's gonna be like. Hold on. This is what it is right now. It's 37 where I am right now. It's going to be. This is Saturday, 28, lows 14, with wind.
And the wind's gonna make it even colder.
It says it's gonna feel. It says it's gonna feel like 16, and it says at nighttime it's gonna feel like -2.
Yeah. So I didn't take the wind into. Matter of fact, let me go look. I didn't take the wind.
That's why the wind. No, because it's negative. All right, listen, Mike. It's 0 degrees, but it's gonna be -9 because of the wind.
Yeah. The wind chill makes it -9. That's I didn't take into account the wind, so that's my fault. Trying to see what that said. I was trying to see the number under it. It was under my location.
68.
Yeah.
Oh, look, why we checking weather and shit?
Because I don't know, bro. We just chatting about the
No, I
science,
said wow. I said wow. We're checking.
Well,
weather.
it's 66.
Yeah.
So Mike living on the same type of timing as me right now.
Yeah, but it was cold this morning, boy.
Nah, it was hot this morning. Okay.
Y'all don't know.
It was like 30-some degrees this morning.
Y'all don't know
holy
cold.
shit.
Y'all don't know cold.
Yeah,
No, we're from the South, but and Tua's like what, from fucking Hawaii?
Yeah, he's from Hawaii. He got drafted by the Dolphins, bro. He is not trying to see no 0 degrees.
All he knows is the sun.
Yeah, bro. Tuesday, I'm supposed to get like 5 inches, and then next Friday I'm supposed to get like 2 inches. So I'm probably got like 7 inches on the ground, which is crazy.
Hey, but the Chiefs with the Dolphins D-line being a little beat up, this is another team. They have the best offensive line in the league, maybe straight up. And Isaiah Pacheco, he's been playing really good. They would love if they could have a game where they don't have to rely on their receiving options.
It's not gonna happen. Miami has the 5th best rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, but they're getting beat up. Like they got some guys that are beat up, and
that's their pass rushers, just not their run defenders.
Yeah, but your rotation, you're gonna ask your run defenders to now pass rush more than they typically do, and that's gonna make them tired. That's the whole thing about having.
Yeah, but like you just said, you are expecting Pacheco you expect the Chiefs to be able to run the ball and not have to worry about passing. Like when they run the ball, they're probably gonna get stuffed. I don't think so, because I think the Chiefs are gonna win this game, but
I'm saying if I was the Chiefs, my first option this game would be to run the ball because you
for sure
you can easily change these things.
I guess whatever. Fuck the Chiefs.
Okay, buddy, we get it. You're a Broncos fan.
Yeah, we get it. How you went on a 15-minute rant about the Eagles. So I mean, I said fuck the Chiefs once, and like. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
You want to go on the 15-minute rant? You can. I'm not gonna stop you. You didn't stop me. I'm not gonna stop you, buddy. I just have a deep hatred for those terrible fans. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. If you're from Philadelphia, I love you as a person. I hate your city. I hate your culture. I hate your sports teams. But I love you as an individual. If you're from Philly watching this.
And from anybody from Philly watching this, let's talk about the next game, because I hate anybody if you're from Houston. Just everything about you. Let's talk about the Houston Texans and the Cleveland.
I'm not from Houston, buddy. I've lived like 2 hours away from Houston, so.
Let's talk about the Houston Texans and Cleveland Browns. This is the Coach of the Year battle. D'Amico Ryans versus Kevin Stefanski.
I think this will be the best game of this. I think this will be the best game of the first round of the playoffs.
I might agree with you. Or that this is the game that either way it could go either way. Like,
yeah,
man, this is gonna be a fun one because
What? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Browns easy. What are y'all talking about?
Easy. I don't know about easy.
What are
but
y'all talking about?
I don't know about easy, bro. I love the Texans. I love CJ. I cannot believe I actually tried to say that CJ Stroud wasn't gonna be good, bro. I actually said that bullshit. And you wanna know my reason behind saying that? Is because he's not a scrambler. I cannot believe I actually said CJ Stroud wasn't gonna be good. The niggas, he's top 10. He's top 10 right now as a rookie, bro. And I love CJ Stroud. I love the Texans. I love what they're building over there in Houston right now. If I was not a fan of the Cowboys, I'd probably be a fan of the Texans this year and pick somebody else next year. But I think this will be one of the better games because Cleveland's offense is not that great, but their defense is what carries them and what makes them what they are. Houston's offense is top tier, and that's what's I think it's gonna even out, bro. It's gonna be battle of the
Houston's
defenses.
offense is not top tier.
Houston's off.
It's middle of pack. It's middle of pack.
When CJ Stroud can act, when he plays and gets time to throw the ball, did you not see that first play versus the Colts? I get it's just the Colts, but first play that he has the ball, they could have made the playoffs, but when a 75-yard bomb, when he has time to throw the ball, bro, CJ Stroud, one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
All right, is he gonna have time to throw the ball against the Browns? No.
The Texans O-line ain't terrible.
He's not gonna have time. No, he's not gonna have time. All right, granted, this happened a few weeks ago during Christmas. All right, they got butt fucked by the Browns. Butt fucked. Granted, CJ Stroud was out. Regardless of that situation, they're going to get fucked up. And here's why. Texans don't have their weapons. They only have Nico Collins and Dalton Schultz. That's it. They don't have Tank Dell. They don't blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck. They're losing. Their defense ain't that good, bro. They are hyped up so much right now because CJ Stroud only does good things against bad teams. Are we?
That's really not true. That's not true though. That's not true, bro. That's not true.
I think.
Let me look at all the Texans.
I'm actually sounding like a hater right now. I'm not a hater. It's just not.
I'm in the middle with y'all. I think I'm in the middle because the last game, like Nick said, CJ Stroud, yes, he missed the game, but let's talk about the O-line. They have two or three starters on their O-line missing this game. And the game where CJ Stroud missed, they allowed 20 pressures last game to the Cleveland Browns, and Myles Garrett and Zadarius Smith had a field day. So it's like I understand the thought of Laremy Tunsil, like was gonna lock them down. I understand the thought of that, but last game he allowed like more than 5 pressures. So like, can I really just say that it's gonna happen when literally last month it didn't happen? And I'm going with the Browns. It's just gonna be experience versus inexperience. I trust Joe Flacco. And matter of fact, I'll say this: Joe Flacco should not even be in the race for comeback player of the year. You know why? Because he's been this. Joe Flacco last year, in the first 8 weeks of the season, he was leading the league in passing yards. And then they benched him to put Zach Wilson in. And that's why the Jets players started to not like Zach Wilson, because they had somebody who was literally leading the league in passing yards. And they were like, oh, Zach Wilson, we drafted you second overall. Boom. Here's the ball. And Joe Flacco just left and went to the Browns, and now he's playing amazing. I remember on one of the earlier episodes, I said Joe Flacco should be playing in the NFL, so I'm not surprised by this. Cleveland Browns, their interior is one of the best in football, and that's what their entire trenches on the offensive side is built on. It's built on that interior. They have 3-star interior players, and they have Jedrick Wills, who hasn't been that amazing, and they have what's the other guy named
Joe Bitonio, Ethan Pochik. Who's that right?
Wyatt Teller.
Wyatt Teller.
No, they have DeJuan Jones, who's
the right tackle.
Yeah, DeJuan Jones was playing because someone else got hurt early on in the year.
Jack Conklin.
Jack Conklin, yes.
Well, he's hurt. He's hurt, and Jedrick Willis is hurt.
Yeah, and DeJuan Jones. They're on their 4th and 5th tackles right now, but mainly what they use their tackles, what they use their offensive line for is running the ball. Your interior is what matters the most. So I still think that their interior will be fine as it has been this year. especially the Texans, though, they have a crazy mixed match with Will Anderson, and he's facing backups at edge because Will Anderson has been pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. So that kind of scares me for the Cleveland Browns that they're not that healthy on the offensive line, but on their defensive line, they got Darius Smith, Myles Garrett, Dalvin Tomlinson, all the boys is healthy on that side. J.O.K.
Yeah, it is scary, bro. I do like the Browns defense, but like I said, I think it'll be a good one because I think it's even. I don't think it's that.
No, it's not even.
I personally don't think it's that much of a difference. Like the Texans' offense is better than the outside of Amari Cooper and David Njoku. Like the Texans,
it's the same thing. Nico Collins and Dalton Schultz and C.J. Stroud. Why the Browns got Joe Flacco, Amari Cooper, and David Njoku? It's literally the same thing.
Nah, the Njoku and
Amari Cooper are 10 times better. Exactly. So you could argue that the Browns have a better offense right now.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Only difference is the Houston Texans have the better talented quarterback, but the Browns have the better infrastructure with their run game, how Kevin Stefanski runs that scheme. They've been doing it for a while. They're familiar with everything. Kareem Hunt has played playoff games in that Cleveland Browns backfield. Jerome Ford, he's been playing amazing. I think the Cleveland Browns are going to take this one. Amari Cooper has been amazing catching the ball contestedly. He has 11 catches this year, 265 yards and 2 touchdowns while he's contested. And ever since Joe Flacco came in at quarterback, Amari Cooper's been to another level. Him and CeeDee Lamb been like the 2 best wide receivers in football for the past couple weeks. Imagine like if they're on a team together, how amazing that team would be. Because these guys, they've been playing amazing. Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley has been absolutely balling the past couple weeks. Have y'all peeped Derek Stingley?
I have.
He kind of started off pretty bad in his career, but he's been good now. He's been good. Y'all boys got anything else you want to say about this game?
I got a college thing. Shout out Darwin Barlow. I knew him when we were kids. We was cool. He played at the US. He played at TCU first. Then he went to USC. He just committed to North Carolina. Shout out Darwin Barlow, man. Go shine, buddy.
All right. On to the next round. We sticking in the AFC. We're gonna talk about a team we haven't talked about yet. The Baltimore Ravens versus.
They're not playing nobody, nigga.
Yeah. But we're predicting who we think is going all the way. So
let's start, bro. Let's go division let's go conference by conference. Let's not just do the whole thing at one time. Like we did the AFC. Let's do the NFC,
and then do the first round for each, and then
go round by round for each team.
All right. So objectively, we outvoted Mike, and so the Browns are in.
Fuck it. Browns are in, bro.
All right. Honestly, it should just be that we all make our own predictions.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We all make our own predictions.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to do that? Like,
we just talk about what we think is gonna happen, and yeah. I'm counting it right now. I have the Browns winning against the Texans, so that means my first round is gonna be it's gonna be the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins losing. It's gonna be the Browns. I got the Ravens versus Browns in the first round. These are maybe the 2 best defenses in the league. One thing about it though is Lamar has been absolutely elite as a passer this whole entire season. I think Lamar and their new offensive coordinator have been clicking because when Lamar was complaining about his offensive coordinator last year, Greg Roman, he mentioned that he's running the ball too much in the regular season. He wants to be safe for the playoffs, and in the playoffs, he's willing to open that power. Look, he's willing to run the ball more. I think as good as Lamar has been as a passer, we're only going to see better from him as a runner.
He has not, but you know what's crazy? You want to know what's fucking insane?
He hasn't been that good of a passer?
He has been mid as a passer.
Mike.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have, bro.
You literally can't say that Lamar's been.
You wanna know a stat? Let me show you a little stat real quick. Let me pull up a stat for you real quick. Hold on.
Lamar has one of the quickest flicks He has one of the quickest releases. He knows when to scramble. He doesn't run the ball that much. They haven't really been calling that many run plays for him. He scrambles when he runs. It's like they have a passing play and then Lamar just freestyles a lot of the time.
Okay.
That's why Gus Edwards been getting so many touchdowns. He hasn't been stat padding like Jalen Hurts. You complain when Jalen Hurts stat pads, and then when Lamar Jackson doesn't do it, you don't give him credit.
Am I not giving Lamar credit? You said he was a good passer. I said he was mid. Jalen Hurts is the ass passer and he stats pads. So let me get my stat off real quick, bro. Let me pull out the handy dandy notepad real quick.
Yeah, while you do
Let's fucking see. I got it right here. You said Lamar Jackson's a good passer. Out of 16 games, you want to know how many games he has with 0 touchdown passes?
I mean,
4 games with 0 touchdown passes. You want to know how many games he has with 1 touchdown pass? 5.
9 games out of 17.
9 games with 5 passing touchdowns, nigga. Out of 16. And he has 4 2-touchdown games and 2 3-touchdown games. And when we talk about passers, you will talk about the MVP. I'm going to get my shit. That's what I'm going to get my shit off. But I had to get that out about Lamar. Did I call him ass? No, I did not. Did I say he was a mid passer? Look at his fucking stats. Yes. His best game, obviously, was versus the Dolphins when they didn't have their best pass rushers. And when they're kind of weak in the secondary. But 18-20.
Hold on. Why are you giving
I'm not. Listen. I'm not. Just listen.
Wait, no.
You
gave them an excuse. So can I give an excuse real quick? His red zone threat and Mark Andrews has been hurt. Okay, and Gus Edwards, he's been going crazy. Why would they do anything else?
Okay, I'm not.
Lamar Jackson,
I'm not saying you're wrong.
As a runner opens up Gus Edwards. Why wouldn't they do what they're doing?
Did I say you were wrong?
No, but you want to make excuses.
I'm not making an excuse. Who am I making excuses for? The Dolphins?
No, they played terrible. Had multiple touchdowns.
On why he had? No, I'm not. Lamar played great. If you let me get my shit off. Lamar played great that game. You didn't let me finish. 18-21, 321, 5 touchdowns. That's an elite game, bro, and that's what put him over the top for MVP. Not in my opinion. But if we go back, look at some of these other games. Week 1, 169 passing yards. Week 3, 202 passing yards. Week 4, 186 passing yards. That was a blowout, so he didn't have to pass the ball. I don't know what week this is, but 157, 177, 187, 171. Nigga, if your quarterback was putting up those numbers and niggas had in the MVP conversation, you would agree? All because his defense is carrying him to wins? And yeah, I said it. Lamar is getting carried. I love Lamar Jackson with all my heart. I'm so glad he's succeeding, bro. He was my MVP coming into the season. But this defense is carrying him like hell. And if you tell me I'm lying, you're wrong.
That's what
Cowboys defense carrying y'all too.
No, he's not. No, they're not. No, the fuck they're not, Nick. No, they're not. Okay, you wait till we get to the NFC. Wait till we get to the NFC. I'm on your ass. Swear, I promise you I am. Remember that. Remember you said that. Please. Remember you said that.
That's one thing I like about the Ravens, though, because you can make the argument that their defense has been the best unit on their team.
But okay, so why is Lamar getting the MVP when he's not even the best player on his team?
He is the best player on his team.
He is not the best player on his team.
Who's the best player?
Roquan Smith.
Okay, so that's the agenda. You're going to push Roquan for DPOY. I like that. That's a cool one. But
I'm not pushing for DPOY.
Either way,
you know who my DPOY is. I already told you who that is. Nigga, you don't give an award to the best player on the best team, bro. You don't do. That's not how awards work. But that's how they doing it this year for some odd reason. You know the reason. You know exactly the reason.
Either way,
you know the reason why they doing that this year. Because if this was Patrick Mahomes wouldn't even be top 10. They could be 13-3. Patrick Mahomes could have this fucking stat line. He wouldn't be top 10 in MVP.
Either way, Mike. We're talking about our bracket because we got to speed this up a bit.
We do get to the awards. My fault. That's my fault.
My bracket, I have the Ravens versus Browns. I think that the Browns defense could give Lamar problems. I think this is a game that the Ravens could lose. And
they will give Lamar problems.
Honestly, you could say that they will, honestly, but I think on the other side of the ball, the Ravens is going to give Joe Flacco problems, and the Cleveland Browns, they have easy access to a weakness with how hurt the Browns are on their offensive line. This is a team that they've seen a couple times this season, so they know each other well, and I think these are the type of games that could go anyway when playing the team for the third time. Most case scenarios, I'm gonna have the Ravens winning this, so that's why I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think Kyle Hamilton and Roquan Smith are elite, dog. They are genuinely blue chip players. Kyle Hamilton, I was kind of upset when the Giants ain't taken, man. Kind of was, and the fact that he's been this good, it hurts me even more. And Roquan Smith, since he got traded to the Ravens, from day one, they became the best defense in the league. And this year, once again, best defense in the league. And Roquan Smith, the way he leads that defense of unit, he's the second best linebacker in the NFL easily. He could make a case for Defensive Player of the Year this year. I said it. I thought you were going to agree with me on that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But Roquan Smith has been absolutely amazing. I understand he doesn't have the tackles and stuff. He got what I look for, and that's just the eye test. So when I'm watching Roquan, the way he leads that team and stuff. I talked about unleashing Action Jackson. We haven't seen that much Action Jackson. I don't know if they're gonna have to go to that this game, but I hope we see it. I really do. And the last thing I want to talk about the Baltimore Ravens is Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey is someone who the past 2 years is where I really got into football. And every time I watch him, man, I don't know if he's elite. I don't know, man. I don't know if Marlon Humphrey's the guy that people talk him up to be. Kind of like nervous saying this because like he can just go absolutely insane. But Marlon Humphrey scares me a little bit, man. He scares me a little bit. I don't know why. Or I do know why. When I watch him, he gets beat a lot. Like the Ravens are a weird team. When I watch them, Marlon Humphrey, he gets beat a lot. And Justin Tucker, he misses a kick almost every game I watch, bro. Like I don't get it, but it's whatever, man. Mike, you have the Ravens versus Texans in the first round.
No. Said that I thought the Browns Texans could be a good game. Man, ever since I was picking the Texans, I'm picking the Browns to win.
Okay,
but I do think it'll be a good game. And basically everything you said with the Ravens, Browns, bro. If this matchup does happen, I agree with everything you said. Like I don't have a problem with nothing you said about that. Would I like to see Lamar run the ball more? It would definitely open up the game. It would bust the game open. And shit, these are two of the top defenses in the NFL. It's gonna be a struggle for both offenses. I think it's gonna be a struggle for both offenses. But give me the Ravens coming out of that one.
Yeah, what about you, Nick?
Yeah, give me the Ravens out of that one.
All right. Next thing we got is the Bills versus the Chiefs. This is to see who will be playing the Ravens for a chance at the Super Bowl.
I don't even want to watch this game. It feels like we watch. It's a Bills Chiefs game every single year, bro.
Hey,
getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it.
Hey man, Bills Chiefs. This is gonna be a fun one because these were my top two quarterbacks coming into the season, if you remember. And right now, if you had my top three list, Joe Burrow is hurt. So these were my top two quarterbacks. So seeing them face off is going to be fun because Josh Allen has had a serious case for MVP, man. He's been balling. The AFC with the Bills, they are the second seed. So the Dolphins, they are the.
It took a Deontay Hardy 96-yard punt return to get them to the second seed. So Josh Allen not even the reason they the second seed to begin with. It's because Deontay Hardy wanted to be fucking Dante Hall, and Tua wanted to be Tua. The Tua of last year.
Josh Allen has some high highs. Like you want to talk about Lamar Jackson and his 0 touchdowns sometimes and his 1 touchdowns. Look up Josh Allen. I bet he has 4 touchdown games. He has random 400-yard games, and then he has his three interceptions. Like he does have those moments. But
Okay, yeah, I gotta be equal. I'm gonna look at Josh Allen's how many 0 touchdown games he has.
I
Zero
mean,
passing touchdowns, not rushing. How many
yeah,
zero
yeah, yeah,
passing?
yeah,
You wanna know
yeah.
how
But
many 0 game passing touchdowns, 0 passing touchdown games he has? Take a
what's up?
wild guess. Take a wild guess, please.
0.
He has fucking 1. He has 1 0 passing touchdown game. But in that game, did I see he had a shit? He had 2 rushing touchdowns that game. So that's why I had to put the passing. And they were playing the Patriots. He had a mid game. It's literally 50% from the 50%
What week
passing.
was that?
That was week 16. No, 17.
That don't count, bro. Oh wait,
How come it don't?
That game
It do
mattered. No,
count.
that game mattered. No, that game mattered. That game mattered.
They won by what? 6 points, I think. It was 27.
How many games does he have with over 3 touchdowns? Because Josh Allen, he has his highs, man.
Over 3 or 3 and over?
3 and over.
He has 3. He has 1 4 touchdown game, 2 3 touchdown games.
What?
Yeah.
All right, I'm guessing it, but either way, Josh Allen is amazing, and
He is. He is, bro.
James Cook has been really good this year, especially as a receiving option, which is gonna be a nice thing for the Bills. Because Stefon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid. I know that their weapons have been kind of weird this year, but it's because they're becoming a new team, kind of. Like they built this team a little bit more on the run than typical. And
that happened after they fired Ken Dorsey.
No, I'm talking about in the offseason, the way they built their team. Their idea of this team was to run more because they drafted Dalton Kincaid. They got Osiris Torrance. They got James Cook, who they were going to give more of a leash to, and now they're a really good running team. And they have one of the best quarterbacks in the league with one of the best receivers in the league. Their defense scares me though. I don't feel as confident about their defense as you do. And the Kansas City Chiefs, this guy Patrick Mahomes was my number 1 quarterback coming into the season. So I really do still trust Mahomes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the Chiefs winning this game. Got the Chiefs making the championship game. I think Travis Kelce has been still the best tight end in the league. Their defensive coordinator, Steve Spagnuolo, he's creeped into one of the best defensive coordinators in the league over the past years as he's getting comfortable with the Kansas City Chiefs. He's been getting better and better, and now he's gaining talent. The Chiefs recently, they've been building like the Patriots. They've been building off of their O-line, defense, and their coaching. They have Andy Reid, who we may say that the Chiefs don't have that many weapons on the field, but Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, and Rashee Rice, Isaiah Pacheco, those guys been being really good, and I think the Chiefs got the Bills beat on almost every level in football besides wide receiver. I think the Chiefs got a better quarterback. I think the Chiefs got a better run game. I think the Chiefs got a better tight end. I think the Chiefs got a better O-line. I think the Chiefs got a better D-line. I think the Chiefs got better linebackers. I think the Chiefs got better defensive backs. Only thing is that the Bills got over the Chiefs is Stefon Diggs. And I got a question for y'all. Would you rather Stefon Diggs or Travis Kelce to build around?
The way both of them been playing, I don't want either one of them.
Which one would you rather?
I'd rather Stefon Diggs, honestly.
Yeah,
that's not a bad answer. That's not a bad answer, but it's a question. So, like, the only thing that the Bills got the Chiefs beat on, in my opinion, is their wide receiver group. But if we look at receiving options in total, it's still the Bills. But I'm chatting right there. The only thing the Bills got Chiefs beat on is their wide receiver group. So, what are y'all opinion on the Chiefs versus Bills matchup?
I'm tired of seeing it. That's about it. But other than me being tired of seeing Chiefs versus Bills, I think that we seen what happened in the regular season. Chiefs was 1 offsides away from winning that game. I think it'll be this almost the same exact. I think it'll be another close one, 20-17, because they both have good offense. I'm not gonna call them elite because they're just not that elite, but they both have good offenses. They both can run the ball pretty decently. The Bills run the ball better than the Chiefs though. But the Chiefs defense, their front four, and their whole front seven. You want to talk about a good front seven? They have a good front seven, and their secondary is one of the better secondaries in the NFL. But you just never know with Josh Allen. He has highs. His highs are extremely high, but his lows are in hell. And when his lows are that low, they typically lose. Not typically. They almost always lose when his lows are that low. So you just never know which Josh Allen you're going to get. I hope we get the Josh Allen we've seen versus Miami in week 3. That's the Josh Allen I hope we get. The full passing touchdown Josh Allen. That's the one I hope we get. But I'm taking the Chiefs in this one.
What do you got, Nick? Bills versus the Chiefs?
Man, y'all chatting, bro. Y'all chatting. This would be the first game out of the whole Bills-Chiefs rivalry in the playoffs that we would see Kansas City and Buffalo. And I think third time's a charm, and you got to give it to the Bills, man. They're going to be playing in Buffalo. Granted, this is going to be the Chiefs. This is going to be Pat Mahomes' first playoff road game.
Yes.
You know what? I forgot that as Mahomes been at home so long, I forgot they was having to go on the road. Yeah. Still, I'm changing my answer. Give me Buffalo. Buffalo at home, bro.
Facts. Give me Buffalo at home. Just because, yeah, it's like that. It's like that Peyton Manning Tom Brady rivalry, bro.
Yeah.
It's just they keep on going at each other, bro, and it's just Tom Brady would always succeed.
Ooh.
And then all of a sudden, Peyton Manning would just come out of nowhere, beat Tom Brady in the playoffs at home. And then I feel like that's where we're at this point. And then I think, go with the Bills.
And the only difference is y'all got Michael Vick winning it this time in that rivalry because we on to the AFC Championship. Y'all boys got the Ravens versus the Bills. Who do y'all think would win in that matchup?
Ravens.
I got the Ravens too, but I think it is extremely close.
Ooh,
not unless if we're gonna be honest here, that could end as the Ravens 49ers game ended.
Yeah.
If Josh Allen is making those type of
yeah, for sure.
It's going to be a bad night. Like Josh Allen has to secure that ball, bro. If he has two turnovers or more that game, it's clipped. It's literally clipped for them. You have to keep it to at least maybe one. Hopefully none. You gotta keep it to one though, if that's the case. Cause I don't see that happening, bro. But you never know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens though, by 2 scores.
Okay, what about you, Mike?
I got the Ravens as well.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. But I think that matchup would be so scary for Josh Allen. I feel like he may throw that game away against the Ravens. No cap, bro. No cap. But
that's why I agree with him on the Brock Purdy thing. If Josh Allen we know the Ravens defense is suffocating. So if Josh Allen decides to, I'm going to try to make plays like he so often does, that game is going to get ugly and ugly fast. So Josh Allen will have to play, I'm not going to say conservative, but he'll have to play very smart in order for him to not lose that game.
Yeah, he would for sure. And they'll run like a lot of like QB power. That would be like a lot of QB power that game. Both those teams trying to not turn the ball over and just put the ball in their superstar quarterback hands for the chance at the Super Bowl. Yeah. That would be a fun matchup, man. That really would. My matchup is the Ravens versus the Chiefs on the other hand. And we got the narrative. Can Lamar Jackson beat the Chiefs coming back to him? because I remember that was a thing. Lamar can't beat the Chiefs. Lamar can't beat the Chiefs. Oh, this is gonna be crazy because it's gonna be Lamar he's a bit inexperienced in the playoffs at this stage of his career. If we're gonna be honest, I know he's one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league, but he just hasn't had a run yet. Their defense, though, I think with how talented Lamar Jackson is and how good that defense is, they will give the Chiefs weapons hell. I think Roquan Smith and Kyle Hamilton, if you just told those two to take care of Travis Kelce, I think it's possible, man. I really do, because those two guys are two of the best players at their positions, and both of those positions, they guard the tight end. They guard Travis Kelce. Roquan, amazing at that. Hamilton, the same. Mark Andrews will be back for the playoffs for the Ravens, which is really good for them. Not only, he's not the greatest pass blocking tight end, but or the best run blocking tight end, but he's better than their third stringer. You feel me? So, like, he's going to be there to implement gravity also, because Mark Andrews is just a threat on the field. He's their best pass catcher. That's a big thing. And their run game is going to benefit off of that, because play action. How Mark Andrews will affect them in play action and stuff like that. Because against the Chiefs defense, you're going to need that, because the Chiefs defense in this matchup, they also got the pieces to match up against Mark Andrews on the other side with Willie Gay. What's their other linebacker name?
Nick Bolton.
Nick Bolton, but there's another one I like. Nick Bolton, and there's one I like. I forgot his name, but the other guy. Their linebacker options are really good. Patrick Mahomes has been amazing. Leo Chanel. Yes. Leo Chanel has been really good too. I got the Ravens winning this though, man, because I feel like the Chiefs receivers are just gonna let them down at some point this year. I think Andy Reid has been amazing, but you're just relying on Rashee Rice too much. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes is still may be the best just duo in football. What's a better duo? Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. Name me a better duo.
Do you really want me to do that?
Name me a better duo than Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. I think this duo
this season.
Just name me a better duo.
If you want me to say this season, that matters, name
me a better duo than Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
Nigga, this season or no?
Name me a better duo.
All right, see, now you're not answering the question.
You can't name me a better duo than.
But I said, are we talking this season or what?
Bro, name me a better duo. You can't. Exactly.
You got because you won't answer the question, bro. You won't answer my question.
Name me a better duo.
Are we talking about this year or in general?
Name me a better duo.
All right, bro. I'm done. I'm not doing this with you. You know that shit matters, bro. You know it matters.
Name me a better duo this year, then.
Do you really want me to do that?
Dak and CD?
Yes.
Do you trust Dak and CD more than Reid and Mahomes?
Yeah. Especially considering what I've seen this year. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Because you want to know you want to know the reason why Patrick Mahomes is struggling this year. Not only because he don't have receivers, he doesn't have a great play caller. You want to know why he succeeded last year? His name is Eric, and he coaches in Washington. That's why he didn't struggle so bad last year with no receivers. Didn't he win MVP last year?
Yeah.
Okay then. With Eric Bieniemy and no wide receivers. This year he struggles, no Eric Bieniemy and no wide receivers.
I mean, are we sure that he struggles? Because the playoffs are still a thing. We just both had them making the championship.
We're talking about regular. We're talking regular season, bro. We ain't seen the playoffs yet.
But you still believe in them, though.
They haven't given me a reason. They haven't given
believe in him, though, right?
They haven't given me a reason to not believe.
I do not believe in them.
Well, we know why you don't believe.
You believe in them enough to make. Oh, yeah.
We know why you don't believe.
Bro, they don't got nobody to pass to, bro. They literally don't got nobody to pass to, and if Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice are playing, bro, they have not been playing good at all right now. They have not been playing good at all. They literally got shut out by the Raiders, and the Raiders quarterback didn't even have over 100 yards. Like, what are we talking about here? Patrick Mahomes has been turning the ball over consistently every single
and nobody's talking about that. No one's talking about that.
Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that.
He has 14 interceptions. I haven't heard a mumble about Patrick Mahomes turnover concerns, bro. I haven't. Wonder why that
turnover
is.
concerns. It's not even his wide receivers that are just dropping the ball. He's making bad reads out there. It's not the same system as it was when last year and the years prior.
Thank you. That's my point.
Because of Eric Bieniemy. Yes, I agree with you on that. I 100% agree with you on that. Andy Reid is overrated as fuck. He's overrated. I don't want to hear no other shit. He overrated. Everybody heard me right. He overrated. I do not care. I do not care. He's overrated. He gets bailed out by his play callers, and he gets bailed out by the star talent on his team. Let's put it into consideration, because if he was on the Commanders right now, the Commanders would have the same.
The Commanders would have the number 1 seed, bro. The Commanders would be the best team in the NFL. Hold on, you mean Patrick Mahomes or Andy Reid was on the Commanders?
Andy Reid.
They would. I don't think they wouldn't be this bad, but they wouldn't be like. They wouldn't be where the Chiefs are now.
That would still be pretty bad, bro.
Yeah.
That would still be pretty bad. So if we're gonna put into perspective like that, because even when Alex Smith was on the Chiefs, bro, they wasn't doing none. They wasn't doing none. They was getting first round exits every single time, bro. And then now he got Pat Mahomes, who's just bailing him out. And then ever since he lost Tyreek, look what's been happening. They had something to prove last season. They don't got something to prove this season.
Hey, all I can say is, bro, we see what happened when he had Eric Bieniemy, and we see what happens when he don't. So
they don't have, bro. They don't have nothing to prove this season either, bro.
They really don't, because I mean,
last season they had to prove it because they're like, oh, blah blah blah, because Tyreek Hill requested a trade, and they're like, oh, they're not gonna be the same. They're not gonna be blah blah blah. Pat Mahomes has something to fight for, bro. He don't got something to fight for now, bro. And we've seen when he has nothing to fight for. Look what happens in the playoffs. Look what happens in the season. They lose the bad teams. They get bounced out of the playoffs, bro. It's consistent, like, bro. It's not gonna happen,
man. All right, let's see how that ages, man. I think the Chiefs could
no.
make the Super Bowl, bro. No. They really could.
No, they're not fucking around doing nothing. They fucking around again, bounce out the second round. That's what's gonna fucking. That's what means fucking around.
Super Bowl.
That's what fucking around means. They're gonna get bounced out the second round.
If they play the Ravens,
get bounced out the second round.
If they play the Ravens, man. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid.
They're not beating the Ravens. They're not beating the Ravens, bro. We're not beating the Ravens. The Ravens literally have the best coordinators in the league right now on that one team, and they have the best star talent out of any other team besides the 49ers right now. Do you agree with me? Yes or no?
I agree with everything.
Exactly. And so, what are we talking about? The Chiefs might fuck around and make the Super Bowl. They are not doing that. They are not doing that.
Because what I brought up with experience and inexperience. Lamar, he just isn't that experienced yet. Roquan is also coming from a team where he wasn't winning at the high level. Kyle Hamilton, he's a first playoff. Justin Matabuke.
I think there comes a point in time where star power just takes over experience. Sometimes experience, yes, it'll get you that. Like, say you applying for a job, right? You got experience, but there's this new guy. He can do things 10 times faster than you, but you got the experience. I'm pretty sure they're gonna hire the new guy because he can do it faster and he can do it efficiently.
Yeah.
I think there comes star power. The star is with the Ravens. The Ravens have all the star power on the defense. They have the offense. I think it'll just be too much for the Chiefs, bro. It'll be too much.
All right, look at their schedule, right? So they lost to the Lions first game, and then they went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game winning streak against teams who are not in the playoffs right now, right? And then they lost to the Broncos, and then they beat the Dolphins by 1 touchdown. Okay, whatever. We knew the Dolphins. Then they had their bye week. Then they lost to Philadelphia, playoffs. They beat the Raiders, who were shit at the time. Then they lost to the Packers, playoffs. Lost to Buffalo, playoffs. Beat the Patriots because the Patriots suck. Then they lost to Vegas. And then they beat Cincinnati without a Joe Burrow. And then they beat the Chargers again. by 1 point.
So why is nobody talking about why the Chiefs can't beat no good teams, bro? The only team they beat is the Dolphins. I don't hear nobody saying why can't the Chiefs beat good teams. They beat up on bad. They're not even beating up on bad teams. They're barely grazing by. So why is nobody talking about that? Okay, never mind. Never mind. I've come to the realization. I'm not gonna say it. I understand. I get it.
Yeah, you understand. It comes down to the playoffs and just them seeing.
No, that's not. It's not what I understand. It's not that. It's not that.
It's the for me. You're asking a question. I'm trying to answer it from my perspective. Why? It's the playoffs, man. You can build a little more like trust when you've seen them do it before.
Yeah, but you've seen them do it. Have you seen them do it without who they were doing it with? They were doing it with Tyreek Hill. They were doing it with Eric Bieniemy. They're gone. Eric Bieniemy just left this year. Patrick Mahomes has not had a good season. It's okay. I mean, once again, mid. Lamar had a better season. And I call Lamar mid, so I got to do the same and call Patrick Mahomes mid. And Patrick Mahomes has been worse.
How's Sam Howell been for you?
Sam Howell?
Yeah.
Nigga, it's Sam Howell.
Okay.
I know you're trying to bring up the argument that Sam Howell has Eric Bieniemy, but nigga, it's Sam Howell. He's no Patrick Mahomes. If the Commanders get Caleb Williams, bro, it's gonna be hell for the NFC.
Okay.
Offensively, defensively, not so much. But offensively, they're gonna be a completely different team if they can get Caleb Williams.
Okay. Let's move on to the NFC. We all have the Ravens making the Super Bowl out in the AFC, so let's see who the Ravens will be matching up against. First game we got is the 2-seeded Dallas Cowboys versus the Green Bay Packers.
Mark, don't be dumb. Don't be
Nick,
dumb.
who you got winning this game?
I got the Cowboys just because no. I seriously got the Cowboys.
He laughing because he finna be on some bullshit. He know it.
No, good because me and him were talking about this yesterday, but
oh, okay.
So
Are you not standing on business, Nick? Are you not standing on business, bro? Is that what I'm hearing? He's not standing on business. I don't like that. Stand on your business, Nick. Come on, man.
No. Okay. I had to switch it up because look, right, look. Packers don't have no experience. Cowboys at least got some experience. That's what I'm gonna go with.
And you know what?
And the Packers defense is pretty mid too. Their defense is pretty shit.
All right.
And Dak is just gonna eat them alive.
Okay.
I'm happy I convinced you, Nick. I'm happy I convinced you. Cause Mike, I'm vouching for the Cowboys, man. Look,
Okay.
Y'all are bad, but y'all not this bad, bro.
Nigga, we're not bad at all. We're not bad at all, bro. What are you talking about? Let's go through our schedule.
Y'all not this bad, bro. Like,
It might be a closer game than what we expect, but
yeah, I'm expecting it to be a closer game. I'm expecting it to be a close game, bro. I'm not saying that we're gonna absolutely beat the shit out of them. I'm expecting it to be a close game.
Not a blowout. This isn't a blowout.
No, definitely not a blowout. No,
Yeah.
no.
This is a good game, but I got the Cowboys on this.
All right, bro. Obviously, me being a Cowboys fan, why the fuck would I pick the Packers, bro? I got the Cowboys. Even though I'm not gonna say they had our number, right? Because 9 of the last 10 games they've beaten us. They didn't have our number. The Packers as a whole didn't have our number because they were beating us when they had Mike McCarthy, when they had Aaron Rodgers. You know, the playoffs in 2016. The 2017 regular season, they beat us in the playoffs. Beat us in the regular season. They beat us again in 2019 in the regular season. They beat us again last year in the regular season. All those games have been close. Like, those weren't blowout games. The 2016 playoff game, they won that by 3. The 2017 regular season game.
Aaron Rodgers, man.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying. Those games were close, but they didn't have who they had. They don't have who they had. They don't have Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love ain't Aaron Rodgers yet. Could he? Could he be Aaron Rodgers? We don't know. But he's not Aaron Rodgers yet. He's good. Don't get me wrong. Jordan Love is probably the 3rd best quarterback in the NFC. More than likely, the 3rd best quarterback in the NFC. He's 2nd in passing touchdowns. So
name me 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Goff and Stafford.
Goff is Goff, man. Look, earlier on the year when I lied to you about Jared Goff, forget about that, man. That kid was always better. I was lying. Jared Goff is bad. Matthew Stafford better than Jared Goff.
Well, though they're interchangeable. Goff, yeah. Stafford, Goff. I don't give a fuck.
Kyler Murray's better than Jared Goff.
I wouldn't go that far. Kyler Murray, I haven't seen enough this year because he just came back. But
I know who Kyler Murray is. He's
the Packers, right?
Kyler Murray is better than Jordan Love too, but not this year. So you keep going about Jordan Love.
Jordan Love is kind of on the heater, bro. He's like, I think his touchdown to interception ratio since week 11, I think, is 18-1.
Jordan Love
which is crazy. He's been on the streak, bro. He's been going crazy. Not even that good. But that's the thing. They're not. He's just getting the ball into places that they need to be. He's getting it there. And he's a great quarterback. But when we, like I said, when we're talking about the Ravens and the Chiefs, I said star power takes over experience. Well, the Cowboys got the experience and the star power. Yeah. And for all you idiotic cowboy hating, non-ball knowing ass individuals out there, Jair is getting cooked Sunday.
CD could have him a game. I ain't gonna lie.
Jair is getting roasted. Because last time they matched up, CD had 11 catches for 150 and 2 touchdowns. Okay? Jair Alexander, is he a good quarterback? Yes. Did I have him in my top 5 ending last season? Yes, I did. I think he was like number 3. But CD Lamb is a completely different monster. Jair Alexander hasn't even touched a wide receiver that's even half the player CD Lamb is. So, like I said, bro, Cowboys, we're winning this. If we lose, all right, I'm going to come out and say this right now. Okay, so I don't get clowned. Even though I'm going to get clowned regardless because I'm a Cowboys fan. If we lose, right, big fat if, I would not be surprised at all because it's what we do. It's what we do. We're in that choker tier. We do that sometimes, but I don't think we're losing this game. I think we win this game pretty handily, you know. So
I'll give y'all like 2 scores. I
don't agree with that, by the way. Not what you just said, but what.
No.
I don't agree, bro. Because I'm trying to get my agenda out, bro. I have to get it out today. If I don't get it out today, bro, I'm gonna be having to hold it in. And then when we lose the playoffs, it's gonna look stupid.
Leave him off with a teaser at the end. Let him hear about that one.
Nah, because who's to say I'll be here? Because who's to say I'll be here next week? I don't know if I'll be able to come next week though. So that's what I'm saying.
That's why you get your thing off.
Okay, let me.
At the end, but let's talk.
Let me.
We're talking about the Cowboys right now. How you can just lay it off.
We could blow this game. We very well could blow this game, but I don't see it happening. You know, we whiting out the stadium. I seen a picture. We had white towels all over the shit, every chair, all 85,000 chairs, I think it is. We had white towels over them. But I think we very well could blow this game. We very well could. As being a Cowboy realist and knowing what the Cowboys are, what we do, history repeats itself. We very well could blow this game, but I don't think it happens. Give me the Cowboys by 3 scores.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys too. I think Rashawn Gary. I like a lot of things for the Packers and what's going to be the last game of their season because
if Rashawn Gary lines up on that right side of the field, bro, it will be his left. The offense is right.
Yeah, that's the only way
He's going to have a field day. With
Terrence Steele,
bro. He's with that $80 million traffic cone. He's gonna have a field day with Terrence Steele, bro. That's my only concern. I'm literally not concerned about anything else the Packers have. Yes, Aaron Jones has ran for 103 these last 3 games. Yes, Jordan Love is on the heater. Yes, these weapons are underrated. They're hella fast and not that tall. But my only concern is who is gonna line up on that right side of the offense. Who is Terrence Steele going to be looking at eye to eye? If it's Rashawn Gary, we're going to have to double team his ass or something.
Yeah, exactly. But if you double team Rashawn Gary, Zach Martin's going to be the one sending help. So I think you need to find a way to figure things out.
We're gonna figure it out. But I'm just saying, if Terrence still ever gotta go 1-on-1, Dak just throw the ball away. If we get intentional grounding, we get it. But and I have a massive dislike for Terrence Steele. I don't hate him because he's a Cowboy, but that nigga is ass. Oh my gosh.
You know who's on the Cowboys that's been disappointing me a bit is Tony Pollard. No,
he's come along these last couple weeks. Yeah.
I actually haven't watched the Cowboys the past couple weeks, so that's possible.
He's come along. He has not been good for the majority of the season. I can say that, and I as a Cowboy fan, it hurts me to say, but you know, I do miss Zeke, bro. I miss Zeke a whole lot. That red zone, you know what, bro? I'm gonna go back to 3 weeks ago, right? Christmas Eve in Miami at 4:25 Eastern Standard Time. If we don't fumble the ball at the 1 yard line, we win that game. Like, and there's no way you can say we don't, because that would have made the game what 27-22 maybe if we scored that touchdown, if Lipke actually gets the ball. But and then week 17, if CD don't fumble out the back of the end zone, the Lions that's a 14-3 game, and we're talking about a completely different game. We could be talking about how the Lions got the shit beat out of them, but we're talking about how the refs miscalled the play. We're not going back to that. We should have done the pod then. But
that was a crazy sequence. But yeah,
it was a crazy sequence of plays. But that's what you get, Dan Campbell, for not kicking the field goal. You missed it 2 more times after that. If it didn't work the first time, kick the field goal. You dumb. Oh, Dan Campbell.
He literally was my coach of the year until that. Like I'm gonna be completely.
I am not gonna lie. D'Amico been coach of the year since week 1, bro. Even though they lost to the Ravens, he's been coach of the year since week 1.
No, it's been Kevin Stefanski this whole time, but I was just pushing my Dan Campbell agenda. And like when I saw that, bro, I was like, no, I gotta stop.
I don't know why. You are the only person I know that have you push agendas that you don't even believe. I don't get why you do that, bro.
No, I'm playing around. But at that point at the time, I thought a lot about. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions and Rams. The way that team is built, it's through their play action game with their tight ends. That's why they felt so comfortable giving away.
I don't think Sam Laporta's playing.
I don't know. I'm gonna double check on that, but that's why they were so confident on letting go of TJ Hawkinson. Dan Campbell is a tight end coach. He was a tight end coach on the Saints before he got his head coaching job. They didn't want to pay somebody the max tight end value and just get someone in the draft that Dan Campbell could mold into what he wants, and that worked out perfectly. And with their run game, they're a gritty run game. You got David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, who they are like safe.
Sam Laporta was DNP Wednesday and today, so that's not looking great.
But is he hurt or was he?
He's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt.
Well, like I said, the Lions they do really good with their tight end. So I'm not saying anyone's replaceable. They're one of those teams that's just gonna be something that they're good at, and their O-line is one of the best in the league, and with that run game, it's a really good thing to complement. That's why they had 2 1,000-yard rushers this season. And
almost. Jahmyr had 940, I think, 945 or something.
All right. They almost had 2 1,000-yard rushers, and that's what this team basically is based off. It's get them on raw the ball quick off of play action in the slot, or Sam Laporta and run the ball. Like Jared Goff, he's I don't know, man. And then that defense is very bad. So if they have a team that just scores on them and you have to stretch out the field for Jared Goff, I'm kind of nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie. Don't trust Jared Goff that much. That's why I got the Rams winning this. And I want to say to Sean McVay publicly, I'm sorry. I doubted you. When we were doing our preseason predictions, I had the Rams as like the 26th best team in the NFL at most. Like I thought this team was gonna be bad. I thought this team was just gonna totally rebuild when they let go of Ramsey and all of them. And Sean McVay, I remember, he was like, I'm gonna retire and work for a sports company, like as a analyst or whatever, or you build around this offense. And they totally went on offense. They got Puka in the draft. They fixed up their O-line, and they let go of it.
Yeah, but you mentioned Puka and Kyron, like nobody expected this from them, bro.
But they were just like spending extra. That all they had was draft capital because they had no money. They had no anything. The only thing the Rams had after that Super Bowl run was draft capital, and Sean McVay said use it all on offense, and they're pretty good with it. And they're rebuilding that defense. They also got Kobe Turner, who's betting odds third favorite for defensive rookie of the year. He's been amazing at nose tackle next to Aaron Donald. Yeah, that's been allowing Aaron Donald to go back to being used versatile. You know what I mean? Like Aaron Donald can line up anywhere he wants because they got a defensive tackle. He's gonna be a scary thing for the Lions, man. I ain't gonna lie. The way Aaron Donald built, bro, I know he want to go out there and kill Jared Goff. I just know he don't want to lose to Jared Goff, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. And Matthew Stafford is the best quarterback in this game. The run game for the Los Angeles Rams has been really good with Kyron Williams. He's been literally a top 3 running back in the NFC, like when he plays games. Like Kyron Williams
in the NFL, not just the NFC.
Man, I'm just trying to like not go too crazy. I'm just trying to make it to like somewhere we all could agree on how good he been. Has he been an all-pro running back this year?
No, it'll be Christian McCaffrey. Who will be the second one?
He's in the conversation for all-pro at running back. He's in the conversation, man. I don't know who the second one will be, but he's up there. I am not gonna lie. And Puka Nacua, he's been amazing. Cooper Kupp, man. I got a good feeling about the Rams, but I do like some things with the Lions defense also with Aiden Hutchinson and Brian Branch, Lee McNeil. They got a cool defensive line with Brian Branch, but give me the Rams, man. What about y'all?
Give me the Rams. I got the Rams in the upset too. Matthew Stafford comes back into the house that he built, and if it wasn't for him, the Lions, I mean, they already weren't good, but they would have been even worse without Matthew Stafford. So yeah, I think Matty Stafford comes back and he shows them. He showed them something.
Yeah. What about you, Nick?
Give me the Lions. I've been saying it. I'm gonna stick with my gut and go to the Lions.
It's not. That's like crazy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's nothing really to say. I mean, that's. I feel like that's probably gonna be the best game out of the whole play wild card right now.
Okay. You're gonna have some fun with the next one. Next one is the Buccaneers versus the Eagles.
Buccaneers money line.
Give me the Eagles.
Yeah, give me the Eagles too. Give me the Eagles.
I just don't see bro. I broke it down to y'all earlier, bro. I see in Philly.
I know this, but look. the Bucs don't beat good teams, bro. They have not been beating good teams.
And the Eagles don't beat the bad teams like they're supposed to.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know, man.
Like on paper, yes.
I guess this is basically I'm praying for a bounce back for the Eagles. That's basically just my way of like. That's why I'm going.
I get that. I get it.
I think we've seen the Eagles at their lowest, bro.
And you don't think they can get any lower than this?
I think it could be like what happened with the 49ers when they're just losing like 3 games straight, just getting getting fucked up, and just the Eagles like all of a sudden they just have that little like spark, and then just go off again, you know.
Yeah. I could see where you're going with that. So I wonder how far you got the Eagles going, because I also got the Eagles winning this game. AJ Brown's gonna be all right. Jalen Hurts gonna be all right. They coordinators suck. Actually, like their coordinators are actually bad.
Yeah, Matt Patricia's fucking terrible. He's been terrible since he's been on the fucking line.
Yeah, and that's about it. We seem like we already talked about the Eagles enough. Hey, shout out Baker though. Mike Evans, comeback player of the year. You had a great season, Baker.
Yeah, bro. I really can't wait to get my shit off, bro. I gotta get it off now.
Bro, we each 2 hours in, bro. We got
it ain't gonna take long. I swear to God, I promise it ain't gonna take long, bro. I promise. Let me quit out this game real quick. So I can get my agenda off.
You got the divisional round.
Oh no! Fuck! I thought we were done. I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah,
I fucking forgot.
You forgot about the Cowboys do forget about this time of this year. So
no, I forgot because I forgot what we did with the AFC. I forgot.
Yeah. You forgot about this.
Y'all got 49ers and Rams.
Yes, I got the 49ers and Rams, and you got the Cowboys and Lions. Hold on.
I had 49ers. I had 49ers, Rams, Cowboys, Lions.
No, Cowboys.
Bucks. Yes, 49ers, Rams, Cowboys, Bucks. That's what I had.
No.
I picked the Bucks. I picked the Bucks and the Rams to win. So give me the 49ers. Unfortunately, as much as I hate to say that, because I don't want to see their ass in the championship game, because that's gonna go. Don't want to see them in the championship game, but I think the Rams will. I don't know if they'll be able to hold up versus that fucking God squad they got over there in San Francisco. So give me San Francisco in that game, and obviously the Buccaneers aren't beating the Cowboys. Give me the Buccaneers. The Cowboys. The Cowboys. Holy shit. No, don't click that. Give me the Cowboys. Cowboys versus 49ers. Cowboys 49ers.
Bucks versus 49ers.
Nah, Cowboys Niners, bro. But you heard what I said at first. I said the Buccaneers ain't beating the Cowboys. Nah, give me the Cowboys, bro. My brain moved. My mouth moved faster than my brain.
Nick, ever since we brought up divisional round, Mikey been malfunctioning like that. That's how it comes.
Bro, because I'm ready to get I gotta get my award shit off, bro. I have to. I'm not nervous at all. The Buccaneers don't make me nervous, bro.
No. I'm saying you're just nervous because you feel like the Cowboys are probably gonna choke again. That's why.
I'm nervous because anything can fucking happen in the NFL. That's why I'm nervous. Bro, I'm really stuttering and not getting my words out correctly is because I need to get my awards agenda off now. And if I don't get my awards agenda off now, I'll make a fucking video about it myself. I might do that anyway.
Yeah, that'll be cool. You should do that. But
all right, I'm gonna go. So I got 49ers, Eagles. I'm gonna go with the 49ers on that, and then I got Cowboys, Lions, and I think the Lions gonna get back.
No, they're not, bro. I'm saying this again. Had CeeDee Lamb not fumbled the ball at the back of the end zone, we're talking about a completely different game. We're talking about a Lions blowout. So no, the Lions are not beating us again. But that's your opinion. You can have it. That's your opinion.
Exactly. Thank you.
Just for them to get messed over by the 49ers? I think not, buddy. I think not. But that's you. You can say what you want to say, I guess.
Then I got 49ers, Lions, and then I'm going to go with the 49ers on that.
I got Cowboys, 49ers. Give me Cowboys. Cowboy Ravens Super Bowl.
Tripping, man.
You know, I tell my dad this all the time. I'm convinced that if I don't see a Cowboys Super Bowl this year, I'll never see one. I'll probably die the year they make it, and I'll never see it.
No, Cowboys gonna win in your lifetime. They're just too popular of a team. But Nick, we still in the divisional round. What was your other matchup you had?
What are you talking about?
Did you say you said both of your matchups?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said Lions against the Cowboys, and I said the 49ers against the Eagles.
All right, I ain't saying mine yet. I got the 49ers versus the Rams. I think the 49ers got that. Even though Matthew Stafford been on the heater and them boys. I just think Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay, he dominates in those matchups for the most part. And 49ers, they been a historic team this year. I slept on them to begin the season. I ain't gonna lie, I slept on them. But my other matchup is the Cowboys versus the Eagles. And I got the Eagles winning this game. I got the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. I know that's gonna be disliked a little bit, but
Nigga, that might be worse than my Nets in 6, bro. I'm Nets in 4 take, I think. Was it 4 or was it 6? I think I said 4. 6? Yeah, that's worse than my Nets in 6 take, bro. That's way worse.
I still got the 49ers and Eagles in the NFC Championship game. It's possible that the Eagles could lose though, but because of
possible. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. It's gonna be part 2.
It's possible. It's possible. Because
anything is possible, but that shit is certain. Anything is possible. That is certain that they're gonna lose.
How good CeeDee Lamb has been, I could see him just annihilating that secondary. I really could, but I just trust the Eagles' run game and their offensive line beating up the Cowboys' defensive line.
Nigga, they didn't do it. Mar, they didn't do that in either matchup this year. They didn't dominate us on any side of the ball in either game this year. So what makes you think they're gonna do it with the playoffs on the line, bro? They're not going to. They're gonna be the same Eagles team we saw in week 9, the same Eagles team we saw in week 13, bro. Nothing's gonna change. I promise you, nothing's gonna change. Matter of fact, I'm done telling people about their own opinion. That's my fault. I apologize, Mar. That's your opinion. That's what you think. I just think you think wrong. But I mean, that's your opinion, brother. I can't say shit else.
Yes, sir. And the Super Bowl, I got the 49ers Ravens. And what do y'all got?
I got Cowboys Ravens.
And what do you got, Nick?
49ers Ravens.
Oh, okay, Nick. Okay, so me and Nick at the end, we came to an agreement a little bit. Somebody switched up and he just went for the Cowboys. I wonder why.
I didn't switch up, nigga. They've been my Super Bowl pick since day one. What are you talking about? I never switched up.
I'm talking about like switched up like the consensus answer.
Well, nigga, it was never gonna be a consensus. With me included, what the fuck is a consensus? I'm never gonna. Well, sometimes, but yes, Cowboys, Ravens, Super Bowl. Cowboys come out on top. And this is that's my genuine, that's my honest take. Neutral field, neutral site, bro. Yeah, we're not good on the road. We're not. Neutral site, bro. Nah. Cowboys on top, baby. No, I'm not. I'm not tripping.
What makes you think the Cowboys could be the Ravens?
What makes you think the Cowboys could be the Ravens?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is gonna hold CeeDee Lamb, bro?
Hey, what do you think about Marlon Humphrey?
I don't think he's that good. I think he's overrated. I don't think he's a top 10 cornerback.
What do you think about Marlon Humphrey, Nick?
He cool.
Yeah,
he has a cool podcast. I don't think he's that good. He's good, but he's not on that elite. He's not elite anymore. And if I'm about to say something, it might be kind of crazy. And y'all are gonna agree. Y'all are probably gonna disagree. Probably. Depends on where you stand on Marlon Humphrey throughout his career. But hear me out. When we talk about elite, ELITE, the elite top cornerbacks, I don't know if he's ever been there. I don't think he's ever been elite. Like, I don't think I've ever went into a season where I was like, yeah, Marlon Humphrey, definitely a top 5 cornerback. Don't think I have. Don't think I ever.
I'll say this. Every year I've watched like football, like I just used to watch the playoffs in football, you know what I mean? I didn't really watch games closely since, I don't know, the past 4 years of me watching closely. I don't think I've ever watched Marlon Humphrey and it's like he's that either. But people always say he is, but like he's good though. Like he's top 50.
Yeah, I never say he was bad. I just don't think when we say elite cornerbacks, just don't think he's that. I don't think
it's just that it's a consistency thing. He's been top 15 for like years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you being top 15 for years, some people could think you're top 10 just because of that, which is understandable. But yeah, he better prove himself a little bit in the playoffs. He scares me a little bit, but he doesn't terrify me. It's if the Ravens defense absolutely like gets obliterated for some odd reason, I think that would be the odd reason. You know, it would.
Yeah, the secondary is definitely outside of Kyle Hamilton, right? The secondary is definitely the weak. I'm not gonna say the weakest, but it's definitely the weaker link on that defense, bro.
No, it's the edge rushers. It's the edge rushers. The secondary is actually
the edge rushers are fine. Jadeveon Clowney, he's fine. He's good. He's fine, bro. I'm not saying he's not great anymore. He's not great, but he's fine, bro.
That defense has been one of the best of all time, and like
I know, but I said to say but the Ravens, but they get to the quarterback though. They don't have names. They don't have the names. Like I said, bro. Sometimes the names don't matter. That's that on paper shit. The names don't matter. But they do on the field though is what matters. And that's why I feel like I don't think they've been the pass rush hasn't been that bad. They still get to the quarterback at a pretty decent rate. So I think the secondary outside of Kyle Hamilton is the weaker link of that defense. We know the linebackers, they both made the Pro Bowl, both of them. Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith. I think that the secondary is the weaker link. Everything else is fine.
Yeah. What about you got anything else you want to say about your Super Bowl?
No, Cowboys on top, baby.
Right,
I don't see it this year. I'll never see it.
What about you, Nick? Who you had making the Super Bowl again? Oh, you had the 49ers.
Ravens.
Yeah. So who you got winning that? All right, so let's talk about it.
I think it's.
Let's talk about it first because we both got the same.
Wait, have y'all seen that? I'm pretty sure y'all have. Have y'all seen that theory about the Super Bowl logo colors and those are the teams that be in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know if I ever watch an NFL game again if that's the playoff, if that's the Super Bowl matchup, bro. I don't know if I can because it's been like that the past 3-4 years. First it was Bengals, Rams, and it was Chiefs, Eagles, and now this one is it's purple and goldish and Raven, or I forgot the colors, but it looks
purple
like the Ravens. Yeah, 49ers, Ravens. I don't want that to happen, but I don't know if I can ever trust the NFL again if that shit is a Super Bowl matchup. I don't think I can. Because it's crazy if it happened once. It's crazy if it happens once, right? When it happens twice, you're like, I don't know. When it happens 3 or 4 straight years, something is up.
I don't know. I feel like honestly, bro, this might be the year that coincidence just snaps and we're just wrong. But I'm not making my pick off of that. I'm making my pick. I just genuinely feel like if it's not the Ravens, it's the Chiefs. And another Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl, and I might cry. I ain't gonna lie. But in this matchup, we seen this matchup a couple weeks ago. And Lamar and the Ravens dominated the.
Oh man, bro! If it's a Chiefs Cowboys game, bro, that might be like the only Super Bowl I've never watched in my life.
If it's Chiefs Cowboys, boy, you already know who wins in that game. If it's Chiefs Cowboys, you already know. You already know who wins in that one.
I don't know if I could bring myself to watch that game.
Why? Why couldn't you watch? You wouldn't root for the Cowboys?
Because I hate both teams.
You have no reason to hate the Cowboys, though. I can understand your hate for the Chiefs, but what do we do to you?
It's just one of those like. Do you? All right. So besides like the NFC East, do you have like a team that you just hate out of the whole NFL besides the
NFC East? The 49ers.
Like that you genuinely just hate. You hate their fans, you hate blah blah blah. You hate like
yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's how I feel about the Cowboys.
Okay, who has worse fans though? The Cowboys or the Eagles? And be honest. Be honest. Like if you see
I'm gonna be honest here because I don't know that many Eagles fans. I know a shit ton of Cowboys fans. And that's why I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because I don't know Eagles fans.
Well, you need to get on Eagles Twitter then, bro. Because once you get on Eagles Twitter, you'll see these niggas celebrate injuries, bro. Like I've never been the type of person to be like, yay, he's hurt. Eagles fans do that shit.
I've heard they're definitely the worst. And
They're way worse. Bro, okay, if I say one thing about the Cowboys fan base, we are annoying. We are annoying because we say, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl this year. This our year. Bro, we say that to troll y'all, bro. We don't. You think we actually believe that shit sometimes?
Yes.
Bro, we were saying that in 2020 when Dak broke his ankle. When we started out 1-4 and Dak broke his ankle, bro, we were still saying this.
Yeah, but we knew you was trolling. We knew you was trolling at that point.
But in these last 3 years, bro, we really did believe it was our year. 2021, we thought it was our year. 22, we thought that, and this year, we obviously think it because this probably the best. We say this every year. This is the best team we've seen. Like, this is the best team we feel like we've seen in a really long time. But like the previous years, like we were poverty from like 2000 to 2016, and bro, we were just saying that to troll, bro. We wasn't being for real. We knew we was ass. We was finishing last in the division almost every year. And we were still saying it, bro. It's just something we say. Bro. Sometimes we don't believe it, but these last 3 years, we definitely do believe that.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
But Eagles fans are terrible. That's why I don't like anything Philadelphia related. They're all bad. Okay, we done now?
No, you went on your rant. We're trying to talk about our Super Bowl. We got the 49ers, Ravens.
Oh, that was my fault.
Yeah. I got the Ravens winning this. I got the Ravens winning just because of how they played them the other week. It was an absolute domination. I think Brock Purdy's gonna have that. The Ravens got that intimidator factor on Brock Purdy right now for sure in a matchup. Like it's gonna be something that hopefully he can beat. But man, I think Lamar Jackson is just going to be more capable of making the superstar plays that Brock Purdy won't be able to. And we look at the past couple Super Bowls, the superstar quarterbacks have been making plays. Like I remember Jimmy G against the Chiefs. He couldn't make that play to a wide open Debo. No, that wasn't Debo at the time. It was a wide receiver wide open. Jimmy G can't make that play when you in the Super Bowl. It's most likely 2 of the top 5 teams in the league. So you need every play. And once you got a quarterback that's going to be missing you those plays, it's going to be hard to win.
I think the 49ers get back. In my opinion. I think, if Brock Purdy could just lay off the turnovers and everything like that, then they should be fine.
I think this would be one of the more boring Super Bowls.
One of the more boring?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
If it's who? 49ers Ravens?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna call it boring, but I mean if Brock Purdy goes out and puts up another shitter like he did a couple weeks ago, then you could definitely say that, but I don't think he will. I think he'll learn from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. The 49ers, both of these teams have been great. I'm happy that the NFC Super Bowl is about to be here. We finna have some fun these next couple of episodes, man, because playoffs is when we locked in. We locked in.
All I'm gonna say is if Cowboys lose, count me out till off season, bro.
Don't do that, bro.
I'm not coming, buddy.
Bro, come on, bro.
I'm trolling. I'll obviously be here, but we can't have any Cowboy topics.
He's not trolling. He's not trolling.
I'm joking. I tell a little joke. I tell you a joke, but
because remember when you said that you was like, oh, if the Bucks lose, I ain't coming, and then the Bucks lost and you wasn't here for like 2 weeks.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
because I know Mar was gonna try to slander me like he always does every time one of my teams lose. But I'm serious. It's an outcome, bro. If we lose, which we're not, if that happens, outcome. I'm not gonna be no weirdo, bro. I'm gonna still show up. It's like this is my job.
The Bucks Heat though, that was like, come on, that's both of our favorite teams, and we was the AFC. Like that shit was comic, bro.
Yeah, you seen what happened. Fourth quarter collapses, bro. If we don't collapse in the fourth quarter and keep playing the same way we played the whole game, like we sweep y'all pretty easily. But we kept collapsing in the fourth quarter. That was about it.
Hey Nick, bro, he ain't want to join because we was in the Discord calls for every single Heat Bucks game, and he already heard the shit I was talking. Boy, he did not want to. I don't blame you, Mike. I was talking crazy.
You were.
I know. Hey, this is what it is. Hey, bro. We wrapping this up, man. We 2 hours.
Bro, can I please get my shit off? Give me 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, get it off. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That is not the
Okay.
by the way, bro. No.
Okay, yes, he is. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't have said that because now I'm about to turn up on you. All right, bro. You say Dak's not the MVP. Let me go to my saved posts. Here it is right here. Dak Prescott, 4,516 yards, 36 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Where the fuck did my mouse go? There it is. That puts him third in passing yards, first in passing touchdowns. He's all the way down at 16th in interceptions. 7.7 yards per attempt, which is 5th. 411 completions, first. Almost 70% completion rate, which is another first. On throw target, 77%, which is 5th. 4 to 1 touchdown interception ratio, first. 105.9 passer rating, first. 72.6 QBR, second, behind Brock Purdy, and it's literally by a third of a point. I don't know what that EPA bullshit stand for. 234 first downs, that puts him at first. 38 big time throws, puts him at first. 14 turnover worthy plays, all the way at third. Tied for first with 29 drop passes. So you can't say that we don't drop passes because obviously we do if he's tied in first.
Can you name me the top 5 drop passes? Is that possible?
I don't know. I don't have that pulled up right now. He's second in PFF grade with a 90.8. 442% total win probability added, and wins above replacement according to PPR. He's first. 29.9 points a game on offense, which is first. We're second with offense with the fewest turnovers, 48.3% offense on third down. And to say he doesn't have a rushing game, he's 4.1 team rushing yards per attempt, which is 20th. A 67.7 team pass block grade, which is 14th. 12 wins, tied for second most in the NFL, and we are the 2 seed. That's a whole lot of first. That's a whole lot of first, seconds, and thirds, right?
Yeah, that's a great year by Dak.
You wanna know where Lamar Jackson is in a lot of those stats? Middle of the pack. He's only MVP because his team has 13 wins. And you could argue that in those 13 wins, he didn't do half the shit Dak did, bro. Like not even a quarter. So is Dak Prescott gonna get robbed? More than likely he's gonna get robbed. But I'm just gonna pray that the 50 niggas who vote on the MVP come to their senses and is like, okay, let's compare numbers, let's compare stats, let's compare all this shit. Dak Prescott has been the best quarterback in the NFL. He's tied for the highest drop rate, 29 drop passes. And not to forget, he could have 37 passing touchdowns if CeeDee Lamb don't fumble the ball at the back of the end zone. That's all I'm saying. So if you want to tell me that all those stats that I just showed you, all the firsts and all the seconds and all the thirds, if you want to tell me that that's not MVP numbers, then you go look at Lamar Jackson's numbers, and you want to tell me that that's MVP numbers because he has the best defense in the league and that's been carrying him to wins, and when he's actually, besides the Dolphins game, and when he's actually forced to make a play, kind of, because I seen what he did versus the Browns, he threw the game away. And you want to say that I'm not shitting on Lamar Jackson. I promise you I'm not. I love Lamar. But when you try to say Lamar has had a better season than that, you're just fucking lying. And I don't think okay, that was a great game. I can't even try to take that away. But one amazing game should take away from Dak's 14 amazing to great games. So I'm taking 14 great to amazing games over that one great game, over that one amazing, bro. That's all I'm saying. So if I had an MVP vote, Dak Prescott and whoever the fuck else. But we know why he's not getting it. We know that there has never been a Cowboys quarterback to win MVP. There's only been one Cowboy to win MVP, and that was Emmitt Smith when he had like 20-something rushing touchdowns. So that's all I had to say, bro. Dak is my MVP. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Y'all might have Lamar. You can't give me a good reason why, but that's just me, bro. I had to get that off my chest. As a Cowboys fan who's watched Dak get slandered at year after year after year, when niggas come behind him the next year and do equal, if not worse than what he did the previous year, like Jalen Hurts. We talked about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts they wanted to say, second team All-Pro, second in MVP voting, with 22 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. And we know at least half of his rushing touchdowns came from being pushed into the end zone. He got second team All-Pro, and he got second in MVP. Was he the best player on that Eagles team last year? No, it was AJ Brown. It was clearly AJ Brown made the difference for Jalen Hurts last year. Dak has been doing this. People say, I've never seen Dak play at this level. He did it in 2021. He had 37 touchdowns, 10 picks. Didn't get an All-Pro. Didn't even get a Pro Bowl that year, I don't think. 2020, he was leading the league in passing yards until he broke his ankle. He was maybe like 140 something passing yards away from 2,000 in the first 5 weeks. So when people say we've never seen Dak play like this, yes, you have. You just haven't been paying attention, and you just been trying to shit on him. That's all that is.
Yeah, the Dak has been good. Like he's in the MVP conversation. He's been really good. Funny thing about Lamar is the game that you said propelled him to the MVP. I was watching that game.
I watched it too.
49ers. It didn't even.
No. It was the Dolphins game. It was the Dolphins game.
The Dolphins game. Either way, it didn't move me that much, to be honest, for Lamar's MVP.
So Lamar had been MVP before that.
Yes, and one of the games why he's MVP to me is the Steelers game that you brought up that you said that he threw away.
No, I said he threw. It was the Browns. He threw away. He threw away the Browns game.
Okay, but there was a Steelers game where he fumbled at the end, and they lost after TJ Watt got that fumble. They weren't even supposed to be in that position, man. Lamar been balling that whole game. One of the best games from Lamar I've ever seen, and Ravens lost. Like as much as that defense has been carrying, as much as that defense has been good, Lamar has been the one carrying the defense.
Oh, and on top of that, you want to talk about turnovers? I believe Lamar has 11. He's fumbled the ball 11 times. Dak's only fumbled the ball twice. So Dak's total turnovers would be 11. That's the same amount of fumbles Lamar Jackson has. Maybe not lost, but total fumbles that Lamar has. And that Pittsburgh, that Steelers game.
How many turnovers does Lamar have?
Lamar has 13. He has let's see. He has 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 interceptions with 1. I wish I could see fumbles lost. I only see total fumbles. I don't see fumbles lost. He's fumbled the ball 11 times and he's thrown 7 interceptions. I don't know how many fumbles he's lost though. Let me look. Let me go to rushing. Here, I think this is it right here. Nope, that's not it. It's not telling me.
Yeah, good. Lamar is good.
But that let me tell you something.
Yeah, both of them are really good. Both of them.
I'm not letting you get that off. I'm not letting you get that Pitt game off, bro. You could have picked a better game than that. You could have picked that Detroit game where he threw 3 touchdowns. But I'm not letting you get that off, bro. They lost that game 17-10. Lamar was 58% completion, 236, no touchdowns, 1 interception, and a fumble. And 0 rushing touchdowns. I can't let you do that, Mar.
No, that's the game I told you that all his receivers were dropping wide open in the bucket catches. Literally. Like in the bucket. Like I counted like 5 of them that game. It was crazy. You should watch the highlights on that game. It's comical how bad the receivers were. Actual comical. Actually. I don't think still one inaccurate pass. I think every single pass that was dropped were like in the player's hands.
and that's fine. That's completely understandable. But you got to find a way to get around that. Dak is tied for first in drops. He's tied for first in drop passes.
Lamar's weapons haven't been a problem. I'm just saying that one game it was.
I mean, bro, like I don't have an MVP vote for a reason. I'm not on these shows spreading propagandas for a reason, because if I was, I would have got fired on day one. But you just can't convince me. You cannot convince me that Lamar Jackson has played better than Dak, bro. You can't.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop trying because I'm trying to go to sleep. Okay.
Well, go. You take your sleepy ass to bed and you sleep on that. You sleep on you sleep on them gems I just dropped. Both of y'all. I hope y'all sleep good. I hope y'all dream about me saying that. Yeah. And hope it just keep replaying in your head. Hope it just keep replaying. But like I said, Dak is the MVP. My glorious king is gonna get robbed, and it's okay because we care about MVP. We care about first team All Pros. We do. We going to get that Super Bowl. That's what we're going to get.
I like that. I like that type of thinking. You thinking like the Heat culture. That's how you really know you lost.
Oh, Lamar Jackson for MVP. Dak is the bomb. If you compare me to Heat culture, I'm throwing all my propaganda out the window. I don't want to be part of no damn Heat culture. No, I'm kidding. I'm obviously kidding.
The Bucks do. They take all of our players that we are interested in, and they just sabotage their own team. But they against the Celtics.
Put together a better package, maybe. I mean, what the fuck do you want us to do? Maybe put together a better package, buddy. You would have got.
No. The crazy thing is, I've been saying that even before Dame.
But that we still all y'all players?
Yeah.
Who do we steal?
Crowder. Like every time like a player,
we didn't steal Jay Crowder.
A player Miami, like they just try to like snag their way to them when they hear we interested in them, bro. That should be enough.
Well, maybe you should put more in and try to get them. I mean, whose fault is that, bro? Blame Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra. Don't blame the Bucks front office. Yeah. It's crazy because I don't even know who the GM for the Bucks is, but I know who the GM is.
Bro, all right. Last thing before we end off the episode, I remember before the playoff run, we were like it was kind of known we were going to face the Bucks, you know, like you could tell, and we were going to sign Myers Leonard so he could be your stretch five.
Did he sign with the Bucks?
Yes, bro. Right.
I'm dead.
I was like, wow, because
you didn't even need him. You didn't even need him because y'all beat us anyway.
But the reason I think that's the year y'all won. This was like, I don't know.
But, if it was 2021, that was the year we won.
I don't know, but that was funny to me because we literally dropped him because he was racist. And like 2 or 3 years later, we were like, all right, you can come back to the NBA. And the Bucks were like, nope, we taking you then. Like, dang, y'all had a whole 2-3 years to sign him, bro. As soon as we want him, you just gotta offer him more money. That's sick, bro.
Hey, it be like that sometimes, you know.
Yeah, that's what you do.
All right, man. Let's hit this outro. It's 11 o'clock for y'all. It's about to be 12 o'clock for y'all. Nick was like, as long as it don't hit 12, Nick, you're 9 minutes away, buddy. All right, man. I want to thank y'all for watching another episode of Up the Score, man. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down who do you think your NFL MVP is, and who do you think we're gonna do the awards next show. But I had to get my shit off. Who do you think? Shut the fuck up. Who do you think is your MVP, and who do you think is gonna be the Super Bowl champ? Sorry, Mo. I didn't mean that, bro. I swear I didn't mean it.
No.
Yeah. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day, man. Peace.
Yeah, I ain't never.